This thing on? This thing on? What that is? We up in this thing in chilly cold blood. What's happening with y'all? See, I got 6 big head people in here, man. Well, let's crank this thing up, man. We got 30 seconds. Let's go. Saturday with y'all out here. Just a good Saturday. We up in here doing our thing. What's going on with y'all? You know, we got these men out here, man. These men are just too soft. This is the problem. Y'all upset with women. Y'all mad. They just had the Will I Am dude. Will I Am. He done came out talking about he in touch with his feminine side. What's going on with that brother? Will. Y'all mess with the Black Eyed Peas? Will I Am say he the feminine one in the relationship. What? What the heck? What's going on, Eminem? Eminem, don't be the feminine one in the relationship, brother. Please. Please. Come on, man. We need masculine men over here. Shatera, how you doing? Glad to see you over here with Uncle Isam. Appreciate that. You always see me over there with Reginald, the Batman. I'll go over there and mess with Reginald. Some people like him, some people don't. I don't care who don't like it. You go where you like to go. So, Shatira, appreciate that pulling up on Uncle Ism. We love the ladies over here. We got Efeezy. Efeezy, what's going on with you, man? Are you like Will I Am, Efeezy? Are you in touch with your feminine side? Efeezy, come on, bruh. I still think Efeezy. I don't know. I think I could be wrong. But I think you big game James Orenthal. See, I be figuring out y'all troll accounts. See, I know who you are. You are big game James Orenthal. You done came in here with your troll account, Efeezy. I don't believe you. Just like I think Eminem is Sugar Bum. I be knowing y'all, man. I'm telling you, I done figured y'all out. Chill out. What is it? Chill out, Oklahoma in here. Oh, okay, Feezy. All right, Feezy. All right. You your own man. I don't know, man. Y'all with these troll accounts, y'all be, y'all go ahead, man. I just have a good time with y'all, man. Take a joke. You know I'm a jokester. Take a joke. Now we got Virgil B up in here. What's up with you, Virgil? I'm gonna pull up on the panel side of the game, man. If you got time, pull up in here. You know what I mean? Brother Eddie. What's going on, Brother Eddie? Appreciate you pulling up in here to the manosphere. What Uncle Ism? You understand me? Yeah, man. We're gonna have to get a little something going in here, man. Saint in the center, man. Tell them what's happening.
You heard me. They're going to need a little bit of ism to get things juking.
I understand. That's what they need. That's what they need. Yeah, man. Be masculine, man. I ain't say you got to be the most machoest guy in the world. But a woman is looking for a masculine man. She's not looking for a soft man. Man, what is this stuff? Why are men so soft? Is it the fathers? not in their life? Is it society? I mean, are we just breeding? You know, they say they put something in, is it the water? They say they put some, fluoride in the water. See, now I'm gonna get Virgil started with the, conspiracy theories. So they put some fluoride in the water or something. They say they turn the boy frogs to girl frogs. What's going on? I can't take it. We got Oklahoma in here. I don't know what's your area code, but shout out to the Oklahoma, man. Y'all state look like a pistol or something, man. You understand me? Oklahoma, man. Is there some cowgirls over there, Ephesi? Over there in that Oklahoma. That state look like a pistol, man. When I used to do the maps, you do the little maps when you were a kid, I used to be pretty good at that. But I used to remember that's the one that looked like a pistol. But the thing about it, though, Ephesi, check me out. Now, it looked like y'all state got one finger pointed and three, like a pointed finger, right? But a lot of brothers don't look at life that way. They point the finger at everybody else, but they don't know three more fingers are pointed back at you. Now, earlier today, we was over there at the Reginald the Batman, and we was talking about the Princella thing, how she's the queen maker, how she's so one-sided with all them women over there, them lesbitarians. They done had 3 kids, now all of a sudden they want to be lesbitarians. Because don't no man want to listen to that bull crap. So they have to go get them another chick. Untitled. What's going on, man? You don't need no name. That's your claim to fame. You don't need a name. You understand? That's all right. But I need you to be a masculine man. Please, please, brother. Whoever you are behind that avatar, Jack. Be a masculine man. Who gonna take care of the vehicles? If the devil is at the front door, you gotta get up. If Jason, Freddy Krueger's at the front door, you gotta get up, Eminem. Eminem, you gotta get up, man. But you gonna tell your woman to go get the door? Now your woman can be behind you and she might got something too. They always talk about, can you guys change a tire? What? You might need to change an alternator too. I can kind of handy with my hands. They were trying to charge me $900 to put my alternator on my Lexus. I say, what? Lexus will be down a couple of weeks. I ordered that jank from Amazon. Came in about 3, 4, 5 days, O'Reilly's, they want about $350 for that jank. I say, come on, man. That's too much money, bruh. Amazon got it for $149. I waited for Amazon. Tried to put it on myself. It was a little difficult. Got a little help. We got that thing on there. Gave the little dude that was helping me, gave him like $60, $70. We saved a lot of money. I might have spent $250 total. And a little bit of man labor. Now, you dudes can't fix nothing. Come on, bruh. You got to fix more than the tire. You might got to fix the fence. A little leaning. You might got to patch up the roof. I'm tired of soft men. You might got to fix your son's bike. You might got to put together some different things around the house. You might got to put together a table. Them stuff that come from IKEA be in the box. You can't put together nothing? Man, what's up with all these soft men? That's why these ladies be talking crazy to y'all. That's why that lady, the queen maker, y'all so upset at her, but y'all actually don't know. She doing nothing but the reverse black manosphere. No ism. We're not complaining about women. All you dudes is talk about game.
We like to talk about it in the religion of game and shit.
And game is only about women and yada, yada, yada. Yada, yada, yada. Man, that queen maker lady, she was talking about nothing, but she didn't want to hear it. She said men are no good. Well, how we going to have a society if we don't have men and women? What's going on? Where's the balance in the game? My player Balance, he ain't up in here. That's Balance 007, man. He'll pull up in here, man, show you a Renaissance distinguished gentleman. So just like you brothers be upset at these women, and y'all want these women to go through something and no one's standing up for men, they got women that says no one's looking out and protecting them. So y'all can go back and forth, but hey, man, but I got to get me one. And then some dude said, hey, man, Ism gave some bad advice. I probably do get some bad advice sometime, but I guarantee you I get more good than bad. I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect. He told me, he said, Ism, you want guys to go through a heartache. Is that good advice? Yes. That's great advice. You need to go through some heartache, bruh. Where's my dog out there barking at? Hush. Yes. This is when you dudes become like Aqua Dragon. What it do? After y'all go through a heartache, y'all become red pill raging Cajun, and y'all mad at all women. I'm mad. I'm mad. So there you go, Aqua. You're going to have to pull up. We've been trying to help Aqua over here in the manosphere for the past 2.5 years. Did that wrong? And I am the head coach. We have brought in offensive, defensive coordinators. We brought in so many different people to help these brothers that's always these fighter men, these Battlestar Galactic, these Yu-Gi-Oh characters. These dudes live in some kind of Comic-Con world. They don't live in reality. Okay? Yes, you should get your heart broke, brother. Welcome to manhood. Stop being so soft. A chick gonna turn you down. Eat it. Get back in the game. Sometimes it's the man's life experience that causes him to be soft too. Come, Aqua, man, let me get that bull crap off my screen. What's kind of weak, jelly back Aqua? That's soft, man. Where my banner at, man? Let me get my banner together. Aqua, what you just said right there is soft. It's pillow shit. Don't be saying that bull crap on my screen. I've been trying to help you for the past 2.5 years. And you won't get out your own way. Then you come on here capping, talking about you had a woman and you was giving her a massage and then she left. Man, men don't give women massages and then they leave. You wasn't doing it right. Something ain't right with that story. I think you capping, man. I think you capping, player. You know, dudes looking for a chink in somebody's armor. Every time you mention a black content creator, I don't like him. He in Africa. Oh, I don't like him. He don't show his face. Oh, I don't like him. He got child support. Oh, I don't like him. He had a divorce. What brother is perfect? Let me get that bull crap from Aqua off my screen. What man is perfect? Everybody in here got some dirt. Go ahead, find my dirt. I don't give a damn. I'm telling you now. I got dirt under my nail. Nigga, I ain't perfect. It's like y'all looking for some kind of Messiah. And even the Messiah said, I'm not perfect, but my Father is. So what doctrine of the game do you believe in? See, that's why you're too soft. You don't practice no kind of religion. You don't practice nothing. Religion was put here to keep you in line with the earth, to keep your woman in line with you as a wife. I don't want a wife. I'm MGTOW. Okay, well, keep jacking off toe then, you big head nigga. Get you a woman, man. Most men, heterosexual men, want a woman. Now let's stop it. Now let's stop the bull crap. I got LSP in here. We like the ladies over here. See, you dudes gonna be like will.i.am. He's in tune with his feminine side. He lets the woman be the masculine and he's the feminine. And this is what we teaching our young boys. Boy, who gonna chop some trees? Who gonna work at the oil refineries? We gonna put women at the oil refineries? What is going on with our society, y'all? Is this how we raise our young men? And don't try to come in here and talk about me, you bomba-clawed Ross-clawed boy. My young men out doing things, and I ain't saying like I'm perfect. I ain't saying I'm better than you, but I'm saying if Uncle Ism can do it, you can do it. My young men out here in the world, they doing things. You don't have to be a soft man. I ain't saying you got to be the hardest DMX and bark. You ain't got to do that. But you got to know how to, you know what I'm saying? Talk to women, swoon women. You got to be a hard worker. Some dudes are laborers, truck drivers, oil diggers, riggers, underwater welders. We need men to do some jobs. Build skyscrapers, the railroads, the highways. That's not a lady job. Fight for America. Salute to all my Army, Navy, Marines, and Air Force brothers. The military. I know women are in the military, but we have our men out front. We letting men. Then I'm watching something with the dude on what's that? I Love Hip Hop. We all know them shows. With the tattoo one, Black Ink. Dude talking about he let women do something to his back. Oh, damn. Damn. Y'all know the dude, what's the name? For whatever. He spell it Phor. I'm gonna do something on him in the future here. You understand me? I got Joey up in this thing. What's up with you? Jim's, what's happening? Damn, man. We got brothers talking about they let women do something to their backside, but they ain't, sweet water. This what we teaching our children? Man, y'all taking it too far. Y'all taking it too far, man. You can't be having no woman doing something. Now, everybody got their own little freaky thing they do with your woman and things and all that. I understand that. But, man, y'all taking it too far out here, man. We can't be teaching our young men this, man. Y'all brothers didn't play baseball. We used to play baseball, football, basketball. Now y'all just play video games. No, you need to go outside and get some physical activity. Ladies, put your son in some karate. Let him battle, wrestling. You know what I'm saying? Let him be in some physical contact. Dude be 30 years old, ain't never had a fight. Oh, soft hands. It didn't come on the internet and be tapping hella stuff in the comment section like they tough. Ain't been in a fight and you 30 years old? I understand ism. People don't fight no more. Well, be in some kind of physical combat, brother. Put him in boxing. He might not be a professional boxer, but at least he can protect the house. Some fool might run up on you and your woman at Walmart one day. You might got a nice looking woman. Fool come running up behind and trying to holler at your woman. No, bro, we good. No, what you mean? You might got to defend something, brother. Fool might break in your house. You might got to defend. You know how society is going. And I know everybody, I just get my Glock. Okay, but sometimes you might have to just go mano y mano. And I don't want to hear about your size, your height, your width. Keep yourself in some kind of shape. And maybe you can pose and get chose. Yeah. Where's the men at? You're too soft. You're Will.I.am around here. All these old weird colors and what is all this stuff? These old funny, unnatural haircuts. Y'all, every woman we show, y'all don't like her. She too skinny. She too fat. She too this. She too that. Are you even a man? One of your jobs in life is to raise, I don't know how to say it. I just feel like if my young men, if they would have came out on the Sweetwater side, I'd have felt like I didn't do something right as a father. I'd be like, damn, where did I go wrong? Damn it. I wouldn't want my daughter to be that way, but if it would have happened, she's not, but if it would have happened, I might have could have dealt with that a little more. But my sons, God, I'd have felt like, come on, man. You'd be like, man, what happened to him, my son? Maybe I wasn't there for him. Maybe something happened and I couldn't protect him. Come on, bruh. Too many soft men. Now, I'm opening up this panel, man. I got some editorials and tutorials and commentary and all that good thing for us to go over up in here. And I'm not saying a man can't show emotions. You're emotional. Hey, emotion can be passion. You're a human. You're not a robot. You're going to have emotions. You're going to have highs. You're going to have lows. You're going to go through heartbreak. You're going to go through maybe some diseases, maybe high blood pressure. Maybe you got to get in better shape. Maybe you had a girlfriend, she messed with your brother. She messed with your best friend. Hey, maybe she messed with your coworker. It's life, man. It's life. Find somebody in your lane. Find somebody that work with you. That's the dime. The 10. She attends to my business, Uncle Wisdom. That's right. Because we have too many men talking about, oh, she's not a dime. He be talking all this stuff, and he don't even get dimes. How you going to decide what's another man's dime? His dime might be a 4 to you. So never talk down on another player's name, man. That's his woman, man. Come on, man. That's called dirty macking. But no, Riley, what you know about dirty macking?
And everybody else, they just doing that same old content, just saying the same old thing, the same old talking point, just complaining and complaining and complaining and complaining. And I don't know why y'all watch that. You know, it was that kind of shit. It was some dirty macking.
Yes, it's some dirty macking. Yeah. On both sides of this particular sphere, both sides of this space, the men are such men that they don't deal with women anymore. The women are so mad at men that they are going overseas. They're divesting. Yeah, well, I had to make my own sphere, man. The Macosphere. We come over here, we don't complain and we don't cry about women. It's, hey, I'm going to give you about 6 days, champ. And I'm coming by your house next Friday. Okay, what's today? Saturday? Your woman left you? Okay, Saturday, we going out. Where we going? I don't know. I'm going to come take you out as a friend, as a loved one. Because I know you're going through something. We're going to go hit up a bar. And I'm going to drive. You can get drunk if you want to and get it out your system. We're going to go over here and get in front of some other women. We're going to spit some game at some new women. We're going to go have a good time. Get your mind off things, man. That's what men are supposed to be for. That's what friends are for. That's what loved ones are for. So I can't be over here, man, just crying about women every day for 3 years. And all you do is talk about game. Well, players have more than one woman. Ain't that the most red pill, as cold as Jack? Huh? Ain't that the most red pilled, coldest player ever? One who can have more than one woman? Because y'all can't even get one. And you cry about them every day. And you act like you're doing something. We're making a difference. You ain't making nothing. You making more sorry men. They too soft. They too soft. They're in touch with their feminine side. How's that making men? Get up out of here. What's up with you, Jims? You know what I'm saying? You at work right now? Okay. Yeah, man, outside at work, man, got things to do. You know how to use your hands. Look like you in shape. A woman see you and say, look like he can maneuver around the bedroom. But if you all out of shape, you know what I'm saying? And let yourself go. Come on, man. You might get a woman. She a little overweight. You a little overweight. Why don't y'all go on a weight loss journey together? Meal prep. You be like, but she's cute in the face. Then I heard a brother say, no fat woman can be cute. Man, are you stupid? That's how I know you don't get no one. That's how I know you live with your mama with that statement. No fat woman can be cute. You stupid. They have some cute, bigger women. If you don't like her that size, but you got her mind and she dig you and she's moving to your groove, she's on your frequency, she do the things you like, she cooks your food, walk your woman down. Meal prep. Come on, baby, we're going to get this fruit going. We're going to stop eating this. We're going to start eating that. We're going to go walking. We're going to make a way. We're going to get up an hour early before work, go get us a little workout in, shower, go to work. Come on, man. See what I'm saying? Now you talking about some game. Yeah, now you talking about training your woman. You her trainer. Yeah, you training her in life. You training her how to get in shape. Yeah, before the trainer be knocking your chick down. Because you know every time them women cheat, it's with the trainer. Yeah, man. How they cold with them furs, man. You did? Yeah, them furs, man. Come on, man. But they're distinguished gentlemen. Look how they look. Even the fellas see this here. See that? The fellas see that and say, ooh, look at them players, man. See, they look like they about business. See, they look like they standing. This is what I mean. This is the essence of pose and get chose right here, man. See, you putting your foot out, man. You posing, man. You under dig? You ain't got to say nothing. You pose and get chose. And if you wear the right clothes, you can get chose with your mouth closed, man. Come on, man. Was that too much for you, man? See, these is play. You don't see nothing soft over here. Even the stance. The stance. Yeah, I don't like the way that boy stand. I don't like the way that boy walk. He got too much limp in his arm. I need some more swing on that arm. I need your shoulders back a little bit. See, I grew up FOI. We used to do the fruit of Islam. We used to have to move. Takbir. Allahu Akbar. We used to have, they used to be on us at 3, 4 years old. Little men, 3, 4. Look at him, standing up strong, proud of himself. Come on, man. Where's the pride? Dudes are so soft. You crying all the time. These women. The Keisha. I need Keisha. She don't love me. The hell with Keisha, man. Go get you a little whatever. But y'all love Keisha. That's why y'all mad right now. That's why y'all mad. Don't be mad at me, but a lot of y'all, man, y'all like to get used. And you got every reason to not like some game. And women understand when you got some game, and they understand when you're a loser. Loser logic. Stop it. Stop it, man, and man up.
That's it.
Keisha never loved me, man. I feel the pain of the space, man, because Keisha never, I want a hug from Keisha, man.
You're picking wrong, man. See, this kind of chick, she not gonna like that guy. See, his voice don't sound right. See, his voice is all wrong for this.
That's it.
Keisha never loved me, man.
See,
I feel the pain of the space, man, because Keisha never, I want a hug from Keisha, man.
see, when he sound like that, she know already. It's a trick. It's a trick. His voice, yes. His voice, that's it. His damn voice. Damn, ism, you be on everything. His voice, yes. The way he stand, yes. Yes, all those are things. You're out of shape, yes. All those are signs that you ain't got your campaign together. All those are signs that you don't have your man-alytics together.
Keisha never loved me, man. I feel the pain of the space, man, because Keisha never, I want a hug from Keisha, man.
That's all y'all want. Y'all want the wrong dang chick. These kind of chicks don't love you. Fool. Never. Ever. Ever trust a big forehead, light-skinned woman. Are you a fool? Are you an idiot? Never trust a big forehead, light-skinned woman. They don't love you. They love theyself.
Space, man, because Keisha never, I want a hug from Keisha, man.
I know y'all do, man. I know y'all do. Now we got this player in here, man. Let's check this play out, man. This is a young player, man. He done came up in the manosphere. And his woman has busted him. And now she's telling him to get out. I keep telling you, players, have that break in case of emergency. That break in case the batch go bad for. That's 1,000. That's 1,500, 2,000. Just in case your chick go bad, you can maneuver, make a move. But when you live with a chick, every time they want to put you out, now you acting like this. Let's go. He gonna beat himself up. Who mans is
You
this?
scared my cat. You got to go.
Who mans is this?
You got to go. So why you still here?
I feel like I'm
I feel like you went, oh wow. I know this game. I've seen this before.
She looking at you like a little kid.
Ain't none, don't do not touch me. Do not touch me. Do not touch me. Boy, stop. No tea in sight.
It wasn't my fault, miss, please.
Get your hands off me.
Don't never let this be you, player.
Get your hands off me before I deck you.
Just oh,
What?
oh, oh,
Oh, you can't breathe?
can't breathe.
Why don't
He
you
can't
get
breathe.
your clothes?
Oh,
Get your clothes and get going.
I can't breathe.
Players. Young players. I don't care if you don't like it. Look at the man clothes. How you got this? Look at this
Why
right
don't
here.
you get your clothes?
Brothers, this is a sad day for manhood. Why you can't get you some little bags and have your stuff folded in the bags? Okay? You can go, if you can't afford some good little luggage, some little cheap luggage, have you some little luggage for when you make moves, man. Have you some duffel bags you can buy at the secondhand store, the Goodwill store. Some duffel bags at the swap meet. If you can't afford some nice luggage, some I don't know, Ross, Burlington Coat Factory, one of these cheaper stores. Get some little stuff with a little decent zip on it. You can zip your stuff. Look at this. See, this ain't campaigning right here, man. See, this is raggedy. Look at your clothes, brother. Wow. And you wonder why women talk to you crazy. Look at your campaign. How you gonna get elected, Obama? Sad.
Oh,
Get your clothes and get going.
I can't breathe.
I got everything in the pile for you.
Man, that house don't look that clean. I would have to tell her, baby, you need to do some
I need for
laundry.
you to go.
Now he won't start working out. Satan Center, help him out.
High levels of power and high levels of attractiveness. And if you have both, you are a God on earth.
This is not God on earth right here, bro. Now he want to start working out. 2 minutes ago, he was beating himself up.
You got to go.
You
So
got
why
to
you
go.
still here?
I feel like I'm
I feel like you. Oh wow. I know this game. I've seen this before.
baby.
And I wish we could see the chick. And I know dudes be like, she ain't even all that. Man, well, what woman is all that? So if she fine, that means start crying? Did that right? I'm just saying, it don't matter who she is, man. It's going to hurt. I'm a man. I done been through it. You need to go through it. So when you get a good chick, you will know what it is. Look at this.
Ain't none, do not touch me. Do not touch me.
Get them long
Do
nails.
not touch me.
I don't like all that.
Boy, stop.
Aqua, is this you?
No chance.
Is that you, Aqua Dragon?
It was my fault. Miss, please.
Get your hands off me.
Man, get this brother off my screen, brother. This brother's sad, man. Whew, we got some sad cases going on here, man. Sad case, man. Let's go to this right here, man. We got this brother here, man. He's at the airport, man. He's engaged. His brother's engaged right here, man, to a woman, man. Get you off my screen, Aqua. Yo, you still crying about a batch, man. We gotta get your campaign in order, Aqua. You won't show your face. You got the face of what's that damn thing? Mongrai. I know he Aqua Dragon. He got what's that damn face? All you dudes in this space with these faces. I know y'all all cap. Y'all got all these cartoon characters. That's how I know you gets no batches. None. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe you. When you say you don't need game, yeah, because your game is Mongrai and Protar and Bowser. Get the hell up out of here. Don Gordito, what's up with you? Over there in Boston. The car. Over there in Boston. From Worcester, Mass. Yeah, man, over there, man. Nothing wrong with it, man. Salute to you. But you dudes got to stop this stuff, man. Take that stuff off your avatar, man, and show your face. Why you want to see a man? You want to see a man? That's you're de-policing. Nigga, shut up. You gets no box. That's what it is. You got to lose the logic. Knock it off. Now, we got this brother over here. Let's check his campaign out. This is how his woman disrespected him. Now I be feeling you, brothers. You be like, man, the black woman, she don't want to act right. She talk crazy. She talk back. She too aggressive. Hey, brother, in some cases, I feel you right. Yeah. When you're dealing with a sister, you got to go through 8 of them to find one good one. Yeah, most sisters is on some beat from my experience. Now you can start pulling up all your blackdemographics.com and all your, your stats and all of that different things. That ain't my thing. I go by life experience. We use a little data over here, but y'all just go off data and y'all don't go make your own data. You don't go make your own case study. Y'all go for these polls. I got polled in this poll. I never got polled in the poll. Who? I didn't get a vote. They took 100 people and did a poll and y'all be living y'all life on it. No, it says. Most people only have $500. Yeah, it says. Yeah, black women are the most educated. Yeah, that's what it says. Who said that? Yeah, it says black men are the most hired. Yeah, who said that? Yeah, it says black women are not getting married at a 80% rate. Yeah. And I didn't get a vote. Who in here got a vote? Did y'all get a vote? Men are too soft. You get a black woman, you gotta be a hard, cold trainer. If you can't train your woman, you don't need her. You train. That's what I said. I don't care who don't like it. You need to train your woman to the things you like and your qualifications. Yeah. That's what y'all do. Y'all scared to tell a woman what to do. So she said, you ain't nothing. You tell her what to do. She say, I like a nigga that's in control.
It's time to stop this fuckery.
You don't understand me? Now we got this new player up in here, man. Let's see what his campaign is. He was planning on marrying this woman. After she clown you like this, and you still go with it, go through with this here marriage thing, didn't see you's a fool. When a woman show you some signs of some BS, you got to leave her alone, brother. Believe it when she show you she about BS. They're at the Atlanta airport. Let's check it out. Uh-oh. Are they the same skin tone? I told you not gonna get along if you're the same skin tone. See, he was supposed to get a yellow brawl. See, they're too close in skin tone. That's why they don't get along. See, y'all don't understand game. See, now they're finna come take this brother to jail. See, this is BS. They out here clowning. Come on, Siren. Yeah. This woman right here. So who at wrong? Who at fault? Now we just seen part 2, y'all. Who's at fault? Who do you believe started this here? Hit me with something in my comment section. Who do you believe started this fight, y'all? We got this couple, man. They're at the Atlanta airport, man, and the brother is throwing stuff out the woman's bag. Look. He ain't punched her, but he throwing her stuff. See? But all couples argue. Nah, man, we can't be having no public display of disrespect. I don't play that. If he married this woman right here, he's a fool. She done got the fresh BBL. Don't y'all know women get BBLs to stun on other women? Unless you a man and you say, hey, man, I want that woman to get a BBL. This is what I want. Other than that, you know, they high side on other women, and she doing it so she can get some attention and maybe about to, do a dismount from you. That's why they get these BBLs. It's not for you. You have fun with it, but most of these women get these BBLs to stun on other women, and they probably trying to get some new dudes in their life. That's what I believe. I don't care who don't like it. Huh. All right. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to scoot this up a little bit. Hey, if that was a white cop, he probably would have put him in cuffs. Okay, she getting it back together. Got her drawers all out there. Shatera, this your cousin? LSP, this your cousin? At least he ain't arresting the brother.
This shit is over here.
Oh, wait a minute. See, I like this camera guy. See, she just did this to his stuff. See, we never, it looked like he was disrespecting the woman, but she had already threw this man's stuff down. See, but I'm not so one-sided. Yeah, you need to get that woman. You need to get that. Like, men don't ever do nothing wrong. And I'm not so one-sided. The women be like, yeah, you need to get rid of that dude. Like, they don't do nothing wrong. Where's the balance at in the game? She done did this man through his stuff and went all through it. But a lot of you guys, y'all want the divorce to hurt the man. To hurt the woman just as well as it hurt the man. Okay, let me tell you something. Before you get married and be saying I do, you got to already know. If I get married, whatever money I'm making, she probably can take some of that. Some of my retirement, she probably can get some of that. What do I get? You get a wife. She may bear you some children. I mean, who you gonna have take care of your children? Who you gonna have the children for you? Who gonna bear the children? You can't do it by yourself. That's that old saying, can't live with them, can't live without them. It's cold. So if you plan on having children, you want children, you got to pick one of these women. So that's why I say you might need to go through something and go on some dates and have a few different women, ups and downs, so you'll know what's a good one. They not about to change these laws and have women and children in the street. Society is going to help women and children. So as a man, you got to know that. Hey, man, if I could get 2 kids by this woman, possibly she can take the kids. The kids is probably 80-20. Only time they really get them in, the children, the woman got to damn near be on drugs. So you got to know that going in. Hey, I already know the game. Don't get blindsided and be like, oh, I didn't know that women can take the kids like this. This is not right. This is how it go. So man up and know this. I know it isn't, but is it right? I know it's not right. But as of today, these are the laws, and we got to abide by them. If you don't want to abide by them, then go overseas and do what you want. And them is ladies of the night over there, too. So if you want to have a woman, you want some children and stuff, hey, you break up, the children probably going to go with her. Now, you could get some joint custody and all that. That might work, too. Women make foul moves. Other dudes move into your house. They take the kids, move out of state. Man, I know it ain't fair. Welcome to the league, man. Welcome to the league of gentlemen. Here we go. No one's being arrested, though. See, now you got to calm down. Let her go off. You stay cool. She got that little BBL now. You know she got people in her DMs. You feel me? She disrespected you in public. Uh-oh. Now, here go part 1. This is the start. Look like she already ripped his shirt. He sounded a little Sweetwater. He in Atlanta, too. See, I don't like a relationship when y'all both just cheating. Why are y'all together? And I'm going to leave you because of what you doing. And so what? I be doing, talking to your friend. And he got a better car than you. And he do better in bed. And I'm over here messing with your girlfriend. Well, why y'all together, man? What's up with us? Why you with people if y'all just doing some cheating? Just don't be with each other. See, now she's starting. See, now you're going to start throwing the man clothes out. See, this is disrespectful. Throwing the man Jordans. See, this woman is disrespected at the airport. See, throwing the man J's. She done got a little BBL on. She thinks she's something. Yep, somebody need to video it, because if not, you be telling a lie. Yes, thank that brother for videoing it. To show the truth. Yeah, a lot of these women be with the bull crap. See? See, this is the second, this is the first part. See, she threw that man's stuff first. See? And the man ain't even right. Got his shoes all in the street and ran over. See? And now he throwing her stuff. Yeah. But a woman going to use that. They're going to start screaming, making noise. And society going to help the woman. But this brother right here, he's sitting down. He like, I ain't doing nothing. But if you seen this first, you would think the man is in the wrong. See what I'm saying? Our society is upside down, man. It's really, really upside down, man. It's crazy out here. You know what I'm saying? It is really wild out here, man. You know? And these brothers that's trying to get married, man, I keep telling you earlier, man, you're not going to get along if you're the same skin tone, man. Look at that brother. Dark-skinned brother, dark-skinned woman. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. Now we got somebody else up in here. This young player here, man. Look like my little nephew or something, man. He wants to propose to his woman. Huh? Huh? He proposing to his woman, man. Young player, you sure you want to do this? Where you at, man? You sure you love this woman like this, that you want to propose to this woman? Young men, man. Young men. Let's go. That boy got news cameras out there. That boy got a whole news camera out there. Oh, she said she can't do it. Oh, he got cameramen. He got the microphone like cheetahs out there. He got boom arms. Oh man. Oh man. She said she can't do it, brother. What did I tell you earlier? Y'all not listening to Uncle Ism? You're not gonna get along because you are the same skin tone. They too close in color hue. You know, black people, we don't like the same color person. Look at your mate right now. If you opposite color, y'all probably getting along. If you dark, she light. If you light, she dark, y'all probably getting along. It's only about 10% of people that's the same skin tone that gets along. Get you that. And if you got the same skin tone, y'all probably arguing. I'm telling you, man. Look at this. She knows she cheating. This is why she said no. And she might know that this brother, you know what I mean, bringing all this camera equipment, all that don't mean he's a good guy. She might just can't do it. And she's in shape. She's not obese. She's fit and feminine. I just can't. She's still getting piped down by, what's his name? Tyrone Thundersloan. Shout out to GMB, Grown Man Business. Y'all go check him out. Tyrone Thundersloan, he knocking that down. Jimmy Pipes, piping that down late at night. Don't mind the camera. Say yes. No, bruh. She ain't feeling you, man. If you gonna be getting married, man, you gotta know it's a high percentage that the woman gonna say yes, bruh. Come on, man, you're too soft. You're too soft. Now, we got this brother right here. Let's check him out. Let's check this play out. He want to get married. She kind of wide in the hips. Oh, Ism, she's fat. She's fat. Okay, all right. That's fat? Okay. Uh-oh. Quita sitting on a little bit of loaf. See, this is love right here. This Krayshawn Rock sister.
God done. This is my front part. This is my front part. God done. Damn, I'm sorry. What the hell is about? Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm fucking up your birthday. No, you not. Yes, you are.
Look at that. He say, I'm sorry, I'm messing up your birthday. And she say, no, you not. And then the homegirl gonna say, yes, you is. See, that's always that old salty girlfriend. Watch this. See, and this how you know a woman down for you. In a serious moment, she saying you ain't doing nothing.
God done. This is my front part. This is my front part. God done. Damn, I'm sorry. What the hell
You say, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, I'm fucking up your birthday. No, you not.
She say, no, you not. See? See, these are little, y'all call them shit tests. These are good little litmus tests. It looked like he's being arrested, and he's saying, I'm sorry, baby, I messed up your birthday. She say, no, you not. See, this woman down for this brother.
Yes, you are.
Yes, you are. Salty friend. But look at him. Look at him. She got him. Or he got her. See? Look at their skin tone. Oh, man. Why don't y'all come to ism class? Why don't y'all just come to my school? All these dudes want to do is cry about black women. Carly Russell, y'all want to get on her head. Y'all want Tory Lane shouldn't have got 10 years. Well, he shouldn't have been shooting people in the feet. Y'all just too against women. And a lot of these women, y'all just too against men. All y'all should just hook up. And come over here to isms class. They're going to get along because they're opposite in skin tone. Darker hue brother, lighter hue woman. Let's go. She love that boy. And he love that old yellow girl. Now let's see if she say no. He's still sitting there with his ring. He like, you gonna take the ring? What's up?
We don't know what to do with this. Let me get that camera.
There you go. Take a breath away. See, if you ain't got a woman doing this after sex, you ain't did nothing. Take a breath away. Come on, players. But she said yes. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. She love old boy. Look at her. Opposite in skin tone. God dang, y'all make life too hard, man. Uncle Ism telling y'all the truth. See? But I know y'all so rough and tough bad boy. Y'all don't get married. I'm never getting married. You get toe out the frame. I don't want a woman. I want to make love to my hand. Yeah, ism. You don't know what you're talking about. I'm going to make love to my hand for the rest of my life. I'm going to be Mikto. Yeah. I'm going to go overseas and buy these women. Yeah. Ism. You don't know what you're talking about. They love me better over there. I go to Asia. They love me long time. You don't know what you're talking about, ism. I'm SYSBM. Yeah, I was saying something on somebody's, what was it, Free Zone Lou? I was on his panel. Some dude was listening to me talk. He said, well, shit, ism, you might as well be SYSB-ism. I said, I kind of like that. Yeah, man, go your own way. I'll go overseas, but just have you some game about you, some finesse, some style, some grace, some presence, some charisma. These are the things that's going to make a man. Okay? Some style, some grace, some finesse, a mouthpiece. What Big Truck said? Mouthpiece. Because he ain't got none. Because he's a liar. Mentirosa na grande no grita. No grito. Big Truck, you be capping. Always talking about a mouthpiece and all of this stuff. See, dudes who ain't got a mouthpiece know that they lame and cornballs. But your game is about you. See, you want to tell me what game is. Game is about women. It's not about women. It's your style. It's your grace. The way you carry yourself. Being charismatic. Having a good conversation. You can get that woman wet with conversation, man. Make love to her brain. Yeah. Come on, man. These are your manalytics. And that's why you here with Uncle Ism. You under dig? I'm about to open it up, man. Y'all come on in here, man. Pull on in, man. You need some manalytics. This gonna help you out in life. Because you only thing you think, I got a degree. That's all I need, right? I make 100,000. That's all I need. I'm high value. If you don't get the hell out of here, a woman still will turn you to a sucker. You could be worth millions, hundreds of millions, but he's still kowtowing to the woman. Men are too soft. This is the problem in our society today. Men are too soft. I don't care what you say. Now, We got one more brother up in here, man. What is brother at, man? What are you doing? He over there in Cartagena. Is he in Cartagena? That's this Brazil. Costa Rica. He's got him a good BBL woman. Look at that BBL thing. She's sitting on loaf. She's fat. Yeah, okay. She's not fit and feminine. Yeah. Now, all these women are over in another country. Right? Where y'all say the perfect women are. These perfect women. He want to get married. Let's go.
Propuso matrimonio y dijo que no.
No. Did she take a step back when he bent down? He bent down. She took a step back. Like, ew.
Propuso matrimonio y dijo que no.
She stepped back, not towards him. She said, Look at all these little things right here in the front. They on their phones. They ain't thinking about them dudes. Now, I understand why you dudes, go overseas, man. They all looking nice. They got their long hair. You know what I'm saying? They all got the shape that a black man's like, that a black man likes, curvy, you know what I mean? Some tatas, some chester drawers, some nippleages. You understand me? Then they got the nice small waist, with the onion on the back, curves, some hips, Coke bottle. I understand why you like these women. But you got to make sure the woman love you, brother. The woman got to show you some signs. See, the dude that had Shaquita was in love with that brother, and they were different skin tone. To this OG dude, you a sugar daddy. Look how you looking. You got the Pablo, the Juan Valdez hat on, like you do tobacco or something. Like you roll cigars. And look at this thing right here. This is a beast. She wants you to be a sugar daddy. He came with a car and everything. She took a step back.
Propuso matrimonio y dijo que no.
Come on, man. Come on now, dog. You got to know these kind of women, and especially this one with this outfit, man, this woman probably got OnlyFans, man. Okay? So you got to be a fly guy. Like y'all say, hoes is winning. Hoes is winning. Well, if hoes winning, who hoes mess with? I know y'all don't like that. Y'all don't like that, huh? Y'all don't like that because they surely messing with y'all cornball ass. Hoes is winning. Hoes is winning? Oh, okay. Well, if hoes is winning, who do hoes mess with?
You saying you can't control your bitch here?
You think these ladies of the night don't want a man? You think the hoes don't want a man? Do you think the city girl type don't want a man? Oh, they got OnlyFans. They don't want a man. They don't want to be lonely at night, messing with their hand like you. They go get a man, but they want a man that's got some flavor to him because they know they're a fine broad and every man wants them. And every man desires them. So the dude who act like he ain't tripping on her, that's the one she really want. Jada Pinkett, she got a billionaire man, but he ain't got no flavor. She want to mess with this other boy. He's more wilder. He probably more freaky in the bed. See, when I make 6 figures, I got a degree. The woman should just be with me, ism? No, that's not how it's going to work, sir. You're corny. You don't have any finesse. You don't dress nice. Look at your outfit, brother. Look at your outfit and look at P. Diddy outfit. See this? See, this is some kind of high-end fashion right here. And I ain't saying everybody can afford high-end fashion, but look how he's dressed. Look at August Alsina. Look, he got a nice little outfit. See, he got a little tattoo. He's got some glasses, got his hairstyle. See what I'm saying? She's all smiles. She ain't even smiling with Will. You understand me? These are your manalytics. And this is what I'm here to help you with, brother. This is what I'm here to help you with, brother. Now come on over here to the manosphere, man, and we're gonna do some things, man. You might get your feathers ruffled. You might get upset when Uncle Ism, because I'm a crack jokes. This is what I do. Take it as a man. Stop whining and crying about these women, man.
Cold in the game.
You understand me? Stop whining and crying about these women, man. Now, let me go ahead and open this up, man. Y'all pull up in here, man. If y'all got time, y'all ain't doing nothing, man. Let me see what y'all got to say about this, man. About these men are too soft, man. I got a couple of more little, little tutorials, editorials, and we can have a little commentary up here, man. Now let's pull up in this thing. Let them know where they at. Brother X.
The manosphere.
You dig? Now here we go. Ism Band, where y'all at, man? Y'all ain't been in here all day, man. You in here with Uncle Ism, man. Captain Flirt, the chief operator of the Starship Macaprise. I have the coldest show. I have the coldest band. I also have the coldest announcer. Wolfman.
Welcome to the Sir Ism Show. This show is all about male masculinity, female femininity, and being a real goddamn man. Holding yourself accountable, knowing everything is on you. Guys, it's not gonna be easy. But this show will keep you 100% real when it comes to women and relationships. Welcome to the Macosphere! The no cap zone, the no BS zone. Get off your phone and go outside and knock you a nice young bitch, Jack. Something like that. You can put your flavor into it. Just a little real spill. No chilly cold blood. Yo, Sirism, spit that shit. Stay up while you put that game down. I'll see you at the top, Jack. Yeah.
Yeah, man, I put that down there for y'all. Let me go on ahead. Get my phone. Where's my fizz on? Okay, we got my phone right here. Let me go ahead and pin this link for you players. You know what I mean? I'm up in here on a Saturday, man. Just chilling. You know what y'all got on y'all mind, man? Y'all want to speak on it? Pull on up, man. Hit that link right there, man. It ain't nothing to it. You know what I mean? Pull on up, man. Hit them. Eat you some veggies, man. Eat you some veggies around here. You know, get healthy, man. Let me see, I got this. Give me a second, y'all. Let me get that. Let me pin that. What's up with your Shadrach? No, I don't want to do that. I want to do this right here. Dang. Come on now. There you go. Pin message. Boom. Okay. Now I can close that. There we go. Yeah, family. Shadrach, what's up with you? I ain't seen you in a minute. Go on ahead, man. Appreciate that. Shadrach, Meshach, and a Billy Goat. The three blind boys, man. Yeah, man. I sow a seed. What's going on with you? Yeah. How you say that? Is this John the Analyst right here? Mayo of tomorrow, man. I don't know how you say it, man. You know what I mean? Y'all so crazy, man. This place, this space is a crazy space, man. Y'all are funny. Y'all are funny, man. Y'all go at everybody, you know, and everybody ride with the different people they ride with. Some people like this guy. Some people don't like that guy because of something. I don't know. Then they don't like this guy because of, you know, I don't know, his height. He don't show his face. You know, this guy, he got a child support lien. This guy, he you know, got a divorce. Man, who is perfect? There's no perfect men. There's no perfect women, man. But you get somebody that fits you. So I don't care if you don't like me. I'm gonna keep on doing my thing, man. I'm over here in chilly cold blood, man. So we got this lady up in here, man. She say she don't understand why her dude is tripping, man. Now let's check her out. She say she don't understand why her dude is tripping. Let's go.
I got broken up with because I posted this video on my story.
Is that a dude with a fan? Did y'all see that? Did y'all see that? It's a dude right there holding a fan. Whose man's is this? This is a soft man. He's at a concert. I know it's kind of dark, y'all, but this is a guy over here on the right side. This is the chick to the left, a little more made up. He's holding a fan. Man, I'm holding a fan for my woman. Or either be their Sweetwater friend. What is going on? You right. Mayo or tomorrow. You right, brother. That voice. Did you hear that voice? Whew. Let's check this out, man. But don't be this guy holding a fan on your woman right here. No. Let's go.
Story. I got broken up with because I posted this video on my story.
I don't want that music, y'all. Look at it.
It's dramatic, as I was only talking to him for 3 weeks and we went on one date. Ooh. But after I posted that story,
who is this, Krayshawn Rock's sister?
He basically told me that he doesn't do guy best friends with the girl that he's speaking to, and if he's pursuing someone, he just doesn't really respect the fact that I have a male in my life that I love real bad. Now, some of you may be as confused as me because this is.
I have a male in my life. No, baby girl. Brothers, don't be a soft man. How you gonna let this woman right here with this deep voice? What's up with you, Taylor? How you doing? Taylor the natural. You can pull up. Anybody can pull up, man. I've dropped that link down there for the ladies. I dropped the veggies for the players, man, because y'all need to eat healthy, man. I got to keep it on your mind some kind of way. You know what I mean? My mama used to make me eat all the greens and spinach and squash and broccolis and cauliflowers, and you know what I'm saying? So, make sure your kids eat vegetables, man. The meat ain't even real no more. This was got these women talking like this, man. Do you hear this voice on this woman? Yeah, I feel you, sow a seed. Yeah, it's a crazy space, man. So that's why I'm going to stay in my lane, because I try to go to panels and they don't like it and they want an echo chamber. Now, if you ain't feeling what I'm saying over here, you can pull up. We can have a difference in opinions over here in the manosphere, man. It's not just one-sided, you dig?
The manosphere.
We open to all races, all denominations, all wait a minute, Uncle Wisdom. Hold up before I say that. Hold up. Excuse me. Please be one or the other. I don't want to mess with that. I don't want to go there. But just don't come in here with that. We men, women. You can pull up in here. Black brother, white brother, black, white, candy stripe, Spanish brother, Laotian brother. We done had all kind of people over here. You can pull up. We don't trip out on you like that. We're gonna give you a chance to speak. And you could have a difference of opinion. But boy, this sister voice is deep. Look, I got Taylor right there. I see you, Taylor. Let me make sure that's you, baby. Will I am. He's feminine. He's in touch with his feminine. Is that you, Miss Taylor?
Yes. Hey.
Let me get my echo together. How you doing, sister? You been all right?
Yeah. I've been working on myself, my career development and stuff. I'm actually starting a new job on Monday.
Man, beautiful. Salute that. We salute that over here.
Thank you.
Good. It's always the advance and make new moves, and you never know where life gonna go. You just got to keep striving. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Now, what do you feel? Do you feel men are getting softer, or what's going on? Are women just getting more masculine? What's going on, Taylor?
I think it's both. A little bit of both. I mean, roles are. I mean, ever since third wave feminism, the roles have been slowly just reversing, like over the last 4 decades. It's just men have become. There's the feminization of men and the masculinization of women. It's
Wait a minute, Taylor. These sisters not gonna like that. You saying women are too masculine?
Oh, I mean, yeah. I'm not even gonna lie. It is what it is. Feminism ruined the minds of a lot of Black women. We basically, there's this, because we have more opportunities. We can vote. We can make more money. We can own businesses. We can do what women in the 40s and 50s can't do. Somewhere along the line, we got in our heads that we don't need men. Somewhere along the lines, we got in our head that we can be the dad and the mom, and a bunch of other misguided ways to view life.
I like that take right there, Taylor. That's some real spiel. You know what I mean? And you didn't need me to sway you one way or the other. That's how you feel. And you what? Gen Z X? Which
Yeah,
one?
I'm Gen Z.
Yeah. See, so we got a lot of different, and then you want to say old people this. Oh, in a minute, y'all gonna be old. And do you know you're gonna be older longer than you young? So stop being mad at the old people. Learn something. Now let's listen to this woman here. I think she's being a little too mad. I can't deal with this voice. First off, let's go. Good. See, fella.
I can't hear her.
Okay, let me do it over. Let me do it over because I changed something on the thing there. Let me do it over. Fellas, never believe your woman just got a friend. Oh, he's just a friend. That's that old Biz Markie song. So you say he's just a friend. Don't believe that, bruh. Don't believe that. Come on, man. He's just a friend. It's either a dude she's banging on the low, she call her cousin or brother, or it's the gay friend that's trying to get away from you, and they always hating. I don't like all that. He's supposed to just do the hair and get out the way. Stay out my relationship. Let's go.
And he was not letting up on this boundary that he had placed. So the only thing I could do was respect it. I explained to him what the situation was. It was not like that, but he wasn't hearing it. So he cut me off.
You know, I'm not going to lie. I see exactly where he's coming from. He saw a boundary. He set one and said, you know what? I don't think that this is going to go any further. They've been friends for 6 years. And it seems like there's 2 people already in this relationship and 3 is a crowd. Like you're saying, I love him real bad. That's what chicks say about their man, that they love real bad. Why are you using relationship and romantic lingo with a platonic friend?
Taylor, this your sister right here?
No.
This sister is a brown skinned sister like you. She's got natural hair and she's talking some sense like you. You know what I'm saying? That makes sense. Some of these ladies.
Oh, I thought you meant blood related. I thought you meant she looked like me.
You know I'm cracking jokes all the time, but I'm just saying that other stuff, man. You want a man to stick around, and you talking about you got some platonic friend for 6 years, and y'all going to concerts and stuff together. No, baby.
Oh yeah, I stopped believing in having male friends when I was in high school. It's just like there's a time. Yeah, there comes a time and I didn't even hang out with them. Like they didn't come to my house or anything. It was just at school we hung out. But like I just feel like there comes a time where you gotta like prioritize your relationships. You know what I mean? Some people don't know how to prioritize their relationships and they're just all over the place with it. Some women don't have ill intent, but it just looks bad when you have a straight male friend, you know, because he most likely wants to get in that spot, you know what I mean, that your man is in.
Most good relationships, you started off as friends, and then he was like, somebody just be waiting for the other person to say, you know, I really liked it, you. And then sometime y'all can mess up y'all platonic relationship by taking it to the next level. But if I'm the guy, I don't want my woman with some dude, you know, I don't know if I could do it. It's different circumstances. So you don't feel men and women can have platonic relationships?
I think okay, so I'll say yes, they can have platonic relationships, but it's a slippery slope. It's a fine line because like there have been people that have had relationships like this woman. She said her relationship was with her friend was 6 years. She obviously wasn't that attracted to him, or she didn't give him a chance because she was dating other men. But like I can't speak for the man and say rightly that he didn't want to be with her if he stuck around for 6 years. You know what I mean? It like what there's always somebody that's either gonna cave or they're just not gonna be friends anymore. If you know, I've seen 10-year relationships sour because they somebody wasn't interested after all that time, and you know they should have known that anyway 10 years in. But
They got
sometimes
some guys that practice wear down game.
Oh yeah.
They'll stay your friend. They'll be like, this is just a guy that changed my oil on the car. But he'll still just be your friend because maybe one day you might want to give him some. You dig? So some dudes they'll wait a year, 5 years, you know, and that's called wear down game in my book. Let's see what else she's talking about.
Like you're the one that's blurring the lines. Y'all look like a couple. It doesn't look like there's any room in your current relationship for him to fit. So he exited himself out. He's not wrong for that. We already know you're not cutting this man off for 6 years for a man you've only been on 3 dates with, and you shouldn't. But you're expecting him to overlook a lot. Y'all look like y'all already a couple. And let me also say this. A man can tell when another man is playing his position. This man looks like he may have been friend zoned. There are plenty of men out here who will be in a relationship with a woman for 10 whole years or more and actually think that their female friend could be their wife one day. You think I'm making it up? Well,
how long have you been friends?
10 years.
Yeah, 10 years.
10 going on 11 years.
In that time,
Taylor, were you listening to the show earlier?
Yeah. I know. I heard what you said, and
period,
yeah,
have you never had feelings for
What I'm about to say, Taylor?
each other?
No, like he's
Let me
been.
stop it. What I'm about to say, Taylor.
what are you about to say?
Look at the darker hue brother, lighter hue woman. You're not gonna get along if you're the same skin tone. It's gonna work because they're different hue.
I mean, the guy I'm seeing now is a light skinned guy.
Thank you. In the words of Obsidian, thank you. It's some scientific to this here. I'm telling you, I ain't got all these black demographics. A soul seed. They think Uncle Ism is crazy. A soul seed. But you understand, Soul C been watching the space for a while. He kind of understand Uncle Ism. He know in my crazy logic, the way I look at stuff, that Uncle Ism might be on to something. Now let's see what happened. They've been friends for 10 years.
Just such a great friend. So like I couldn't like see the other side of it.
Could you ever see her being your wife one day?
I mean, it's possible. It's possible.
So you wouldn't rule that out?
I wouldn't
We
completely.
never thought about it.
I've never 100% thought about it. I mean, it's possible, but yeah, we're friends.
How come it's a possibility in your mind, but for you, you're like, I would just never look at him that way?
We've been such good friends. I don't want to ruin the friendship.
How could you ruin a friendship by getting closer?
Well, you know, like when people take friendship into relationships, they're not meant to be in a relationship. They were always meant to be friends.
He just doesn't fit that box?
No, I wouldn't say that because he fits all the boxes.
Then why not move the relationship further?
I never thought about it, honestly.
So like I said,
I bet he had. He look at her and say, okay, I'm like about 5'9", 5'10". This woman's 5'9", 5'. I could have me some athletes. Because when you picking a mate, this is things that men should think about. You know what I mean? If you want some sports players, look at that. She got some legs on her. You might get some children taller than both of y'all. This brother look like he kind of in shape a little bit. He's darker hue. He know he like this woman. And she's got like natural hair. She don't wear a lot of makeup. He's probably into this. I'm trying to tell you, brother. So if you got a platonic friend and you don't want to mess it up, man, hey, man, I would say something before somebody else do. Go ahead, Taylor.
I think the best type of relationships are people who start off as friends because you know how to be friends when you know how to still care for each other when one's sick. Let's say you're on bed rest because you got into a car accident, so there's not going to be any sex. You guys can make jokes. You guys can cook for each other, and do stuff that strictly people who are sex partners don't do. You know what I mean? I think
Right.
it's a beautiful thing.
Right. And Don Gordito, you're married, bruh. Come on now. You gonna have friends when you marry. Now we got Ed Unchained up in here. Ed Unchained, we trying to find Ed Unchained, the most available Redbone. Anybody got any available Redbone friends? Cause we gonna hook up our brother Ed Unchained. Ed Unchained, we gonna have to get Ed Unchained together. Come on, Ed Unchained. Come on, bruh.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Ed be talking this all this stuff, and he ain't this and he ain't that, and he be trolling. But Ed, knock it off. Knock it off, Ed. You're a big player. You got to get a woman that's into big players, and she need to be a Redbone. And she gonna love a big chocolate brother. I'm telling you, man. He like dark-skinned women. That's why you lose with the women. Hey, Taylor, you see this brother right here? This is why he's losing with the sisters. He need a woman look similar to this right here. See? That's his problem. Now let's let this continue. Pull up in here, Ed Unchained. What you doing, player?
He just doesn't fit that box.
No, I wouldn't say that because he fits all the boxes.
Then why not move the relationship further?
I never thought about it, honestly.
So, like I said, there are some men who will play their friend zone position for a decade or more. They'll wait on you. They'll patiently wait until you're ready. Just because she don't like him like that doesn't mean he don't like her like that. And that man may have picked up on that and said, you know what? This is too messy for me. And I don't blame him. Now, some people will try to say that this is being controlling, but I don't think so. It would be controlling if he said, I really like you. I want to stay in your life, but you're going to have to let go of that friend of yours for 6 years. This man didn't say any of that. He just said, I already see after 3 dates, this is too much for me and I can't handle it. Best of luck to you. He's not wrong for that. He would only be controlling if he tried to make her choose. He didn't. He chose.
Hey. I like what she's talking about right there. You know what I mean?
That's true.
Go ahead.
He chose
What you
to
feel
walk
about
away. Oh, I was gonna say he chose to walk away, and that's it's that's smart. That's the smart thing to do. Like, why make the situation worse? Because then she's gonna be making all kinds of excuses for why she wants to keep him in her life, and and I'm just gonna be honest. Some women do, because I've seen this before. Some women do keep a man around just for the attention and the emotional support, but don't
Utility.
want to. They don't want to like actually be his woman, but they want him to kind of be, the emotional pillow and stuff.
So don't get used, brothers. Y'all can be some emotional people. We got a woman talking right here. So listen to it. You know what I mean? Learn some game from it. This is game to me, learning from the opposite sex. Uncle Ism tell you something, but we got a sister up here telling you, you know what I mean, what's going on. Now we got this sister. These brothers, a lot of them, they want the highfalutin woman. They want the Keisha. They want the bad B. Do you see what this woman said right here in her text right here? She said he bought her a Mercedes. OMG. You truly made it harder for the next. So basically, she said she already looking past you, and you just bought her a Benz. See, do you see that? She ain't
That's
say
crazy.
thank you. She's saying you made it harder for the next. See, this is what I'm trying to say. Hey, Taylor, what's their skin tone?
So she looks lighter. They're both light skinned.
They got oh my God. So see, when they gonna listen to Uncle Ism? When will you listen to Uncle Ism? I'm telling you, this is some scientific. This is empirical data. See now, but some of these boys with these tattoos and stuff, and a lot of that stuff, some of them be, switch hitting though. But I wouldn't buy no woman, no vehicle, and she already talking about you made it harder for the next. She ain't saying my man is the best. He taking care of me. I love him so much. What is this? This is disrespect right here. How you feel about that?
So yeah, I hope he saw that post. That's the first thing I would say. I hope he saw it because she's already it's almost like she's already making plans to get somebody better than him. She's all hugged up on him, kissing him and stuff, and plotting on who she can get next.
He just
That's
bought her a
crazy.
Mercedes. He just bought her a new Mercedes. I mean, what's going on?
That's wild. That's
exactly. Yeah, that's wild. I got what is that? Coffee Nino, what's up with you, player? You got time? Pull on up in here. Yeah, a soul seed. I'm telling you, man. The University of Adversity, man. That's my school, man. I'm gonna start making some lessons over here. The University of Adversity. Yeah, this is my university, man. I'm trying to help you young players. This woman is already looking past this man, and he kissing and hugging because he's enamored with what? That jiggly. And she talking about the next man, and you just got her Benz, and his car look older than hers. Let's see his car.
I ain't gonna make no point.
Look, his car don't look that much. Look like he might got a little older car. Her car looking newer. Nice Mercedes.
Oh yeah, that's.
He look like he might be in an Acura or something right there, a little Acura truck or something. In her car, he done got her Mercedes, put the bow, got the balloons on. Ain't nobody never did all that for her. but she think because she thick and got a bunch of dudes in her DMs, and half the dudes in women DM are just lying to them just to try to get some box.
No, I think it's definitely something that's been taught. It's not necessarily biological, but like this hypergamy thing, it has gotten out of hand. Like women these days, they just want to they want to run it up. They want to get the best possible, and then to their detriment, they don't find somebody that they can grow with. They just keep going from dude to dude, and that's how they rack up a body count too. But they just go from dude to dude, whoever's offering the most. It's like they're on a plantation block, and somebody's bidding on them. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's
that you right. That's how they're the high priced hoes. That's what this basically is. You up on Will I Am, Taylor?
Yeah. What is he doing these days? I haven't heard from him in a while.
He Black Eyed Peas. He's a little bit political. You know what I mean? He was up there with Biden doing you know what I mean, doing the presidential campaign and stuff. Will I Am has came out. He said he's more in touch with his feminine side, so he lets the woman play the male role in his relationship. He doesn't like men. He likes women. That's what he says. But he likes to be the feminine one in the relationship. And this what gave me this idea to make, men are too soft. But I usually have a show called Don't Be a Weak Man. And I'll be saying that. But I'm just saying men nowadays are just too soft. Will I Am has came in here and said he wants to be the feminine one in a heterosexual relationship. Now I'm going to play a little of this and let's see what he's talking about. Let's go.
Back when people say Tupac and Biggie.
Okay.
I'm such a Tribe Called Quest De La Soul head.
Right.
That I don't like Tupac and Biggie.
And nothing wrong with that.
Like that kind of music doesn't speak to my spirit.
Right. Got you.
Nothing wrong with that.
So when it's a conversation like that, I like Boogie Down Productions, KRS-One. I like if it's like Tupac or Biggie, I'm like KRS-One.
Right.
Why those two?
Why those two? I'm going to the source. I'm going prior.
Right. If it's Tupac and Biggie, I'm like, I don't hold them up like that.
Right.
I hold Rakim, Eric B. and Rakim up like that.
And nothing wrong with that. Because both of those brothers passed, so everybody want to speak on Biggie and Tupac. So I agree with that, Will I Am. And if you like Tribe Called Quest, that's your choice to like someone else. You know what I mean? You into hip hop? What you think about this, Taylor?
Well, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Their music never really spoke to me either. I mean, I kind of jammed to some of it, but I never really could say I like one more than the other, or they were like popping. I just liked other 90s.
Era?
Oh, I mean, they died the same year I was born.
Okay.
97.
Okay.
And yeah, and so I just never really liked them specifically a whole lot. There's a few songs that I liked, but they never really spoke to me either. I like other. Oh, well, the R&B artists from the 90s. I was never really a 90s rap fan. I was a 90s R&B fan.
Well, if I held your hand to the fire and said, "Tell me your favorite rappers from the '90s that you feel spoke to you," who would you say? 1 and 2.
My 90s.
It could be 2000s. Just who you kind of grew up on that you like.
T-Pain.
T-Pain. Okay.
Yeah, T-Pain. Flo Rida, Ludacris. Ludacris was before the 90s, but he was basically 90s. Ludacris, I liked him from the 90s. He was
early
good.
2000s,
I liked his style.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's why they have different styles for different people. Okay, what about the R&B side of the game? Who you liked in the R&B?
Oh, I can name so many. Oh my gosh, Mary J. Blige.
Top three.
Okay, Mary J. Blige, Tamia, and
Tamia, ain't that Grant Hill basketball player wife?
Yeah,
light skinned chick with the freckles.
I loved her music. It made me really in tune with my femininity. I love listening to her music when I wanted to feel girly.
Yeah, she was smooth. She was always smooth. She didn't really blow up, but she had good music though. Give
And
me one more.
let me see. It'd probably be the girl group TLC.
Okay. All right. Yeah, they were hot. And they had three different ones, so you could like different. You might have could feel like you were more in tune with Chili or T-Boz. You know, they were kind of R&B when they started getting into mixing it with a little rap there. Now the R&B is kind of like what they call it, like trap soul or something. Now it's not like that old R&B. You know, when you sing to a woman and and had more to me more substance. Now it's like they're rapping, but they still talking about trap stuff, kind of like it's not that old R&B. It's different. What you think?
I think two R&B singers right now that are like still keeping it smooth and classy are her and LMA.
LMA. Oh yeah. LMA. I like LMA. I think a female friend of mine like that LMA. That LMA. Her. It's another one they like.
SZA.
They all kind of when you play Pandora, they'll play stuff that's kind of similar to that. LMA, they got her, and there's one other chick that's kind of that same kind. I don't know if it's Jenny Aiko, the little Asian chick.
Yeah, Janae Aiko. Yeah.
Janae Aiko. Yeah, they all got that same kind of melodic, kind of smooth, kind of hip hop with the R&B twist on it. Yeah. Let's check a little more of this out. Let's go.
Right. That's my goal. That's my goal. That's if I got a top 5, Rakim is one.
And Tupac's dope. Don't get me wrong. It's not like I don't think he's dope. It's just the music
didn't speak
coming from. It spoke to the projects. My escape is De La Tribe out the projects. It took me out of the projects while I was still in the projects.
De La Soul,
right? Not only did it take me out of the projects, it literally, but it took me out of the projects physically, as far as like being able to like reach my dreams. That was my path out,
right?
And it took me out of the projects as far as while I was in the projects, the worlds it painted for me, and it kept me safe while I was in the projects. Had I loved Tupac and Biggie while I was in the projects, I probably would have been stuck in the projects still. Like when people say,
and this other brother right here, I've seen this brother face. He's from my era. I believe this might be Chi Ali. He used to be a rapper, kind of like an offshoot of De La. I think this brother here. The brother just got a little older and got some gray on him, but he used to be a rapper right here. He had an album or two. I think it's Chi Ali, or he was in one of those groups that was kind of like, De La Soul kind of thing. We got Kev 504 in here. What's going on, Kev? Is that you, Kev?
Yeah, that's me, Ism. I'm checking in with you, big brother.
Oh, okay. And I appreciate that last time on the Cash App, man. Thank you for that. The show had ended and I forgot to shout you out. I appreciate that last time, bro.
Oh, I don't need no show to send a Cash App for support, man. As long as you here, that's it.
I appreciate it. Now I got Don. Let me make sure this Don. Let's see, Don. Yeah, it look like Don. Is that you, Mr. Gordito?
Yeah, what up? You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, player.
All right. What's good?
All right. We just up in here chopping it up, man. Kev, you want to chime in on what we was talking about? Then I'm gonna come to you, Don.
No, I was just listening to what you're saying as far as the R&B segment goes, and I always challenge people, especially with the youngsters, like, okay, name one R&B artist that came out in the last 15 years, and they kind of get stuck. I heard the young lady just said one group, yeah, but they mixing it up now. You don't have straight R&B no more, man. You used to have men and women groups and individuals with love songs. Now you don't. And I think that changes.
Who is it? Mayo or Tomorrow? It's a rapper. I can't think of who that is, but he used to be around Tribe. He used to be around that Diggable Planets. Them kind of style rappers, man. The backpack rappers. Who is that brother right there? I got to figure out who that is right there. But he was a hip hop artist back in the days. I don't know who it is. Don, you know who this brother is?
I'm trying to
I believe
figure
he's from
out.
New York.
Yeah, I'm trying to look at him and see. I don't know.
He used to be a rapper. I'm pretty sure.
But because Chi Ali was locked up for a long time. You
Oh,
remember
okay.
that, right?
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
he was locked up for I think he killed somebody.
Okay. Oh, that's right. Because Chi Ali, after he got out, he got interviewed by Vlad a couple of times.
Mm-hmm.
And he was saying how he was on the run, he was going state to states and different things like that.
Yeah,
but this
I think
used to rap. Go ahead, Don.
I think he did like he was on America's Most Wanted too.
Yeah, he was. And it was the other crew. Remember they robbed a bank or shot somebody? Remember they used to have the hair to the side, and his name was he's still locked up now. You know who this is? I think this the dude used to do the year-end wrap up.
Oh, Madism.
Madism or Mad Skills or something like that.
Mad Skills, yeah, Mad Skills.
That's who that is. That's who that is.
Madism was a song by Channel Live. I'm getting confused. But Mad Skills, yeah.
This Mike Geronimo? Oh, okay, Virgil. I knew.
Oh, that's Mike Geronimo?
I knew. I don't think that's Mike Geronimo. I thought Mike Geronimo was a brown skinned brother. I ain't sure. It could be.
Yeah, he says Mad Skills. Mad Skills.
Smoke Madism. Okay, Mad Skills. All right. Now y'all getting it together.
Yeah.
I remember because he used to do the year thing, but now they got the other brother that do it. He be hanging with 50 Cent.
Oh, okay.
He do the year-end wrap-up every year. You know the dude I'm talking about.
Nah.
At the end of the year, he talk about everybody in a rap song about the stuff that happened in that year.
Yeah.
And he out of New York. Oh, I got Coffee in here. I know Coffee gonna know.
Well, I know I used to listen to it. Mad Skills did it, but I stopped listening to it.
Well, how y'all feeling about these weak men though? What's up with the weak men? I know we got on RP. Let's get back into these weak men, and we got Coffee up in here. Coffee, man, go on here and take the flow, man. You know what I mean? What's up with these weak men up in here, brother?
Shit, we out here. We just listening to you, bro. Me and my boys out here, you know.
Salute, players. Salute.
Salute. Yeah, we listening in, man. We do agree that the music has totally changed, and I think that has made the men weak. What y'all think?
Yeah,
There's a point where the music makes sense. Right, step out. We ain't for that. That's just what's going on. It's encouraging some men to put up with bad behavior.
Ask these brothers, what do they think is missing in manhood these days? Are men too soft? Are women too masculine? How they feel about what's going on in society today?
I think men are emotional, and they need to stop that. I mean, all human beings are emotional, but they need to stop acting like females. Females are more emotional than men, so we need to be a little bit stronger.
Good point. Good point.
Good point. Next brother, ask him.
Man, I think it's a mixture of both. By that I mean, yes, there is men that are a bit too soft, but then there are some systems that need to relax a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, if you have a good man, let him lead and don't fight him too much, right?
This is a good brother right here. He be trying to be right. He said, I think women are a little bit too rough. Yeah, a little bit. Go ahead, brother. I appreciate this, Coffee. Let the other brother talk.
Yeah, man. Yeah, we all listening in, man.
Right on. Let the other brother say his piece. How he think? Are men too soft or women too masculine?
I think it's like an imbalance on both sides. So I think that men can be a little bit too soft, and women can be a little bit too hard, and then they be even split. So I think it is that's what's going on right now. Because of the culture.
Hey, sound like you're around some good brothers. Sound like they know what they're talking about, man. I like their point of view. What you think, Coffee?
This is my educated crew. Doctor.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Future
sir.
president.
Yes, sir.
IT man. IT.
And you know who the hell I am.
Sound like you're around some well-rounded players, man. You know what I mean? Black men showing black men in a good light, man. I like that, man. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that, man. But what's your feeling? Your feel, Coffee, men too soft or women too masculine?
Well, shit, you already know how I feel. You know what I think. I'm telling you often. It is what it is. But far as I think mainly it's more of you knowing female nature. You know what I'm saying? And we talked about this several times. About like just going out dating women. Properly going outside, getting off the video games.
Brother Don, you up in here, man. You know what I mean? Give me a point of view, man. You a OG. Give me something.
Oh, but I mean, I don't know. I just think society as a whole, like everybody's uh soft. You know what I mean? I don't think it's just men. I think it's women as well. Um, I just think this is the way society is now, and I'm not sure if it's going to get worse. I don't know. I don't know if something bad has to happen for us to toughen up. Yeah, I just know. I just like I said, I just live my life, man. To be honest with you, I don't know.
Yeah, it might take a natural event to toughen us up, put it back in place for a minute.
Yeah.
Shit,
It's funny
we
you say
already
that.
had
Yeah.
I had my humbling experience with Katrina and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's definitely something different. When you get humbled, it's different.
I was gonna say
Like, put
that,
a give you
Kev.
a prime example. The biggest thing that was lost during Hurricane Katrina wasn't all the property, the bags, the cars, and people houses. It was pictures of your grandparents and your
Mm-hmm.
kids. Like one side of the family, like my daughter's side of the family, they got no pictures of their grandparents, their mother, no children pictures, no nothing out the whole family, and that
Yeah,
becomes important. Shit like that becomes important.
I was gonna ask you that, Kev, because you down in New Orleans, when you have a major disaster, what y'all gonna put the women out front? Come on, man. Come on,
Right.
man. Yeah, this is what men gotta
Right.
come
They ain't
together.
just down here, them tornadoes and shit like that. You gonna leave? You ain't gonna bring the baby down in the basement with you? So, so yeah, they got some humbling stuff. When you see them people going through tragedies, hurricanes, tornadoes, whatever stuff like that, oh, it humble the shit out
Well, I believe this particular space, men are looking for these dimes. Miss Taylor, I want to say this, because you be around here. You one of the women that be around here, and you don't mind jumping on the pound. I think a lot of guys want these dimes, and then they get a woman like this that probably would love and treat them right, and they'll say, "Oh, she ain't a dime. She ain't this. She ain't that." This brother look happy with a woman, man. Do you
you. That
think, dude?
motherfucker look happy as a motherfucker.
Do you think dudes are shooting for the wrong women when you in this particular space, Taylor? From a woman's point of view, what's going on?
Oh yeah. European beauty standards are, run rampant in the black community, and a lot of men want a lot of men of all shades in our community want women who look closer to white and have like looser textured hair, and a lot of those women have peeped that they are more desired than, say, a sister with my texture hair and my skin tone. And so they're out, they're really, it just gives them a big head, and they're trying to maximize their earning potential through the man. So they're out here playing men. Whereas women who were, treated like they were average or below average, maybe men didn't hold the door open for them as much. Those women are more humble. Women who were treated like just a regular woman
Mhm.
are more humble than the women who were highly sought after throughout their life, especially their early 20s.
You
And
just gave
so,
these brothers a cheat sheet right there. They need to listen to that. Some of these women that's over desired probably gonna have an inflated ego. So you
mhm.
might want to get a one. I ain't saying you got to get a woman butt ugly, but it matters what you look. You looking for someone to take care of your children, cook your food? Are you looking to just have some good sex? I mean, hey, fellas.
But you don't think the women who are not let's just say average, they look average. You don't think they're highly desired because men think that they're easier to get?
No, well, personally, I don't think the average women are as desired as the the really pretty women, the really pretty facially women. Average women, from my understanding, from especially friends that I've had and people I've seen, we usually just get treated like the sister or the best friend, throughout our lives. Until a good quality man, a man who sees our value comes along. But pretty women have to weed out good and bad men. It's just more of a quantity. It's quantity over quality with pretty women, and it's quality over quantity with average women, especially average women who take care of their bodies and have good character.
Says the above average looking woman.
I'm not above average looking. Yeah,
Because
like
That's
Stay
how
the
you
way
get
you
them.
are,
Is
baby.
says
Some
the
man gonna like
above
the way
average
you are.
looking
Stay
woman.
the way you
Right.
are.
Because from what I seen though,
I
I
think
seen
she
like
got you on that one, Don. I think she knocked you out on that one, Don. She got you, man.
well no because from what I see, like I see a lot of men intimidated by like pretty quote unquote pretty women. So it's been easier for me to talk to and approach prettier women because like a lot of men don't approach them because they feel that they're not gonna be able to um score with them or whatever, you know?
Don,
Whereas
I
go ahead.
believe you're a confident man. That's why. Continue.
Whereas like a female who's average, like she has a bunch of men approaching her because they feel that she's easier to get because she's average looking.
that
But you're
that
confident.
that
I think
depends
they
on
lack
your.
confidence, man. I think that's what it is. Don, you just walk up to the pretty chick. What's happening? Instead of saying, "Oh, she got a man. Oh, she got a dude." Sometimes you gotta just holler, brothers.
Well,
What you
you
said.
you don't know
Oh,
what
I
she
bet you
has unless
shoot
you
it.
ask her.
Now swing the bat and strike out. Then hold it on your shoulder and we lose. Swing
Well,
the
you don't
bat.
right, but you don't know what she unless you ask. Yeah, you don't know. You know,
Hmm.
you have to go.
I think in cities where dating culture is really bad, like Miami, Atlanta, New York, cities where.
California,
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah,
I had fun in Atlanta.
yeah, exactly. You go after, like, you're gonna go after more people, whether they're average or pretty, and in cities where the culture is basically hookup culture. But in places like the suburbs, like I live in Keller, Texas. Like there
Yeah,
is,
okay, I've been
they
through
say
Keller.
it's a great place to raise a family. You know what I
Yeah, it
mean?
is nice. I
It
lived
matters
in
I
what you're looking
Carrollton for a while.
but it matters
I
what you're
had a
looking
pretty
for,
good
Kev.
childhood here.
Kev, what you looking for? You looking for a wife? Or are you just looking to be a playboy, Kev? What's going on?
I take it how it comes, bro. If a wife comes, then I take it how it comes. I don't really search for something.
That's good. That's good.
Right.
Coffee, you still there, Coffee?
Yeah, man, I'm still here. We discussing the topic. We basically now we talking about when you talk about are the men too soft? We talking about how people want to be addressed today uh, with the pronouns and all that. So that's another form of softening up the society. But a lot of them are saying now, uh, if you could, if that community could call themselves it, they, or whatever they want to be called, why can't, other men, call themselves other things, you know what I'm saying, heterosexual men,
Yeah.
more like, Hebrew Israelites who want two wives, three wives. How many do they normally?
Them niggas don't want to have two wives. They just masking Hebrew Israelites. You niggas is some freaks and you just want to have sex. You gotta take care of them women, man. You can't just be wanting to have threesomes. Then you think because Joe Johnson get hard every 5 minutes, you just got deprived of box. You pussy deprived. If you gonna have wives, you gotta take care of them now. There's more to it than that, players. I'm saying, and you, especially when you bring in children and you got two women, and you got children, you know what I'm saying? You got to be honest enough to say, hey, man, hey, I got another baby over here. And when I pick my babies up, when we have parties, when we have birthdays, I'm bringing everybody. So,
All right,
just tell a woman the truth. If you're going to go there, if that's what you are, then go there. Don't be capping. And I see
all
you,
right,
Stack.
so
Go ahead, y'all talk.
So I have a player here. He was already on the camera, but because he come from an Islamic background, he was just basically saying that in their culture you can have what was it what you said?
Okay, so in Islam, we can have multiple wives, starting from 2 to 4, but under one condition: if you're able to provide them with basic needs and you are healthy, you're allowed to have multiple wives in Islam.
Yes, I agree, brother. I'm with you on that. But some dudes just be wanting to have sex. Or they married one chick and they promised her they was gonna stay with her, and now they want to practice Islam and have multiple wives. You gotta do that when you got none. The first one say, "Now I'm with you, but if another woman come along, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna raise these kids together. We're gonna do this. We're gonna work on our economics together, and we're gonna teach them and we're gonna raise them." Now tell the woman the truth, so she has the option to say no or yes. You can't just spring it on the woman 10 years with her. Now you want to have multiple wives. Don't do that. Go ahead.
Two, you have to be transparent and you have to keep everything clear and you have to make sure that they're okay with it, which I don't think most women are going to be okay with it these days, but it is what it is. And I think biologically speaking, no men on earth is satisfied with just one. I don't know if I should say it.
Yeah, you can say it, man.
Of one pussy.
This is Uncle Ism show.
I think biologically men need more than one in their lives, and that's why the religion allowed more than one.
And I'm gonna pass it around to the next person.
What's the topic?
Okay. Well, we was just talking about because of you guys being from a different place.
Muslims.
Yeah, about having more than one wife.
Like
what do you think about having more than one wife?
I think having more than one wife is cool. It's okay. Reason being, the reality is a lot of men, whether you like it or not, are gonna have more than one sexual partner or more than one partner. That's just facts. Now that does not mean you don't love your wife no more, but for most dudes, you're gonna have a wife side chick, wife girlfriend, wife entanglement. You know what I mean? Something else. So instead of just playing games like as Muslims, you have a second, third, and fourth wife if you want. Yeah. So that's just my.
And to that I'll say Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, Alhamdulillah, Rabbil Alameen.
I agree.
20, and I'm only 20. I don't even know about all this stuff, but I know that women go through their days or whatever, and then when they're on their days, they can't do the deed, right?
Yeah.
So that's why you have multiple. If one can do the
Now
I
you
mean,
just
that's
20.
wait a
You
minute.
just 20 years old, and you got a hard Johnson when the wind blow. When you get older, sometimes you don't even feel like doing that. When she on her rag, maybe that's your time to take a break. When
That's
you're
4
young,
days out of the month.
yeah. When you're young, you want to have sex every day. You can't wait 4 days, but I understand. Sometimes you probably do need 2 wives. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Just be honest.
Taking breaks is cool and all, but if I want it, I want it.
Oh, okay. Well, at least you're honest with your women. Be honest with your women and tell them what you said right there.
Another thing is, with time, with your partner, let's say your wife, let's say 15 years from now, a lot of marriages end up becoming sexless at some point, or even like your wife maybe just grows out of you. She no longer wants to give it to you. Every time you're like, baby, let's do something. She starts telling you, I don't feel it, or I'm on this, this relationship, you just do all you want is sex. It's like, sorry, it's cool. Let me go get me some young. Let me go to the community college. The junior college is always late. You know what I mean? So get you some young, sleep and make shit happen. You know what I mean?
Hey, I understand, brothers. I understand. Only thing I'm telling you is be truthful and be honest. If that's what you're into, do that. Because hey, usually most men, they do something like that. They don't want to end their marriage and everything they got built with their woman, they stocks, they 401k, everything they got, they IRAs, they Roths, they all the money they got saved for the children, the home, everything you got going on. A brother just wanted some head in a little box. So man, society is upside down that a woman will leave just because a man had a little bit of sex. It's crazy. I got stacked with the facts up in here. Let me get him in here. What's going on with your Virgil B? Talk to me.
My big bro is what it do, man. What's happening, Jack?
What's going on, man? Go ahead, chime in on the topic, man. Any part of what we've been talking about today. You got
Yeah, I just was been tapping in, you know what I'm saying? I'm up here at work and I'm on my lunch break, you know what I'm saying? It just was funny earlier that you said something about dudes messing with the dudes being Comic Con dudes and stuff. Cause up here at my job, they're actually having a Comic Con up here. That's crazy. I just thought that was funny. But now, as far as like having multiple women, man, like to be honest, most dudes can't handle one woman. So you gotta be a special type of guy to be able to preside over multiple women at the same time, equally and fairly. You know what I'm saying? Like it takes a certain type of guy to be able to do that. And the sad, I'm not gonna say the sad part about it, but the actual reality of the situation is most guys is just not mentally, you know what I'm saying, intellectually prepared or equipped to deal with multiple women at the same time.
Is that
That's
what
just
got
what it
Tory
is.
Lanez in the situation he in? Because you know he was messing with
Yeah,
Kelsey first, and then he started messing with
yeah,
Meg.
that's exactly.
You know, hey, y'all can talk about that. Hey, shout out to Tory Lanez for the short players. All of the women show want to mess with Tory Lanez, so all the short players, you got hope. Talking about
Yeah, but
Tory Lanez 5'3", Megan 6'3". Go ahead, Stacks.
you know, the whole thing with him and Megan Thee Stallion is like like that look. This is just my opinion. Though. I ain't got no evidence to back this up or to, validate what I'm saying. This is just my opinion. Him and her put together was like one of those industry things. You know what I mean? Like I don't think there was no actual real love or relationship there. It just was a good look for both of them at the time to be perceived as a couple. Now he was messing with Kelsey first, and mind you, Kelsey is way colder than Meg, way better than Meg. You feel me? I'd have messed with Kelsey before Meg too, personally. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he ain't no player. You can tell. You know what I'm saying? You can tell old Daystar ain't got a player ball in his body, man. Because if he did, he wouldn't have been in that situation. He'd have been like, look, this is what it is. I'm who I am. Y'all gonna be cool with it or y'all not? You know what I mean?
I'll go ahead, chime in. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get me some water. Y'all go ahead, chime on in on the topic.
Okay, I'm about
Are
to finish
men too
talking now.
soft?
Yes, yes. A lot of I ain't gonna say men because men ain't soft. Now you male niggas out here though, y'all soft as hell, man. Y'all be letting these bras get away with this the craziest stuff, man. And you know what I mean? And y'all chicks, y'all be acting like y'all say y'all want a guy to be sensitive, you know what I'm saying? But until you get with a dude and he's as sensitive or more sensitive than you, then you realize, you know what I'm saying, that's not what you really like, but y'all will tolerate it just like a nigga will tolerate like a fat broad or something because you probably benefit to it from it to some extent. You know what I mean? When you get with an actual man, somebody like myself, somebody like my big bro Ism, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like y'all don't know how to handle that because you ain't used to somebody who ain't have don't have a reason to not be honest with you. So I'll just say that. And old girl Taylor, man, how old are you if you don't mind me asking, young lady? Because
I'm
you seem like you
26.
kind of young. Huh?
I'm 26.
Yeah, I say so. You seem kind of young, but one thing I can say that I like about what I hear from you so far is you seem like you're a young lady that got that has her head on her shoulders and has the ability to actually listen. And I just want to say I appreciate that from you. I'll pass it after that.
Thank you. I had I still do have a huge support system. Um, that's why I probably seem more sensible than some women because some women really got the short end of the stick at birth when they were born to either a single mother or parents who didn't care as much as mine did. But yeah, I'm gonna take my mic off. Does anybody else want to speak?
Ism said he stepped away for a minute, so whoever want to go ahead and speak on something, go ahead. I would, but I'm eating right now.
What's for dinner?
Just some little Jets pizza, man. That's it. Nothing major.
Oh, I love Jets. Um, well, I guess the whole Tory Lanez thing. To me, Tory wasn't a real player. He had a troubled past. He used to get in trouble with the law. They called him Tory Lanez because he used to. I think they came up with that name for him in Canada because he used to like do reckless things on the road, and that's why they called him Tory Lanez. Don't quote me on this, but I think they say he used to like run in between cars and stuff in the road. When he was young, when he was a teenager or whatever. Um, and so that's why they called him Tory Lanez. He was very rebellious and reckless, and I saw a whole little documentary on him. That people found out that the only thing that seemed to tame him was his music. He was a wild child, and I just don't think he was a real player. I think fame gave him a little bit of a big head, but you don't really hear about him playing the field like that. I think the whole thing with him two-timing Kelsey and Megan Thee Stallion was probably the extent of his I guess suaveness or whatever him that cost him dearly. That whole situation cost him. Um, but I think him being in trouble with the law, that was a long time coming because he just seemed like a wild dude.
What's up, everybody? Salute. Perfect timing in the building. What's up, everybody?
Hey there.
How you
So
doing?
What's good with you, brother?
What's up? Yeah,
what's
man,
going
it's a
on,
good
brother?
topic. Not much. I want to chime in on the topic, man or soft. I would chime in on the Tory Lanez topic too. I feel like I just exposed a coffin nail on the Tory Lanez story. We can get to that too. But on the men are soft topic, I feel like I feel like it's the same as it's always been, right? And I remember growing up and having my aunties looking for men. I'm from the Bay Area. I'm from Lakeview. I'm from San Francisco 415. And it's always been the same. Men are rare, just like a woman is rare. I did a show recently about Scrappy. Y'all remember Scrappy having that come to Jesus moment with his mom?
Yeah, that was good.
That was a powerful moment, right? I was so happy for him because I've been through therapy. I've had those talks, and I know how much internal work he had to do to say that and how much vulnerability how much growth he had to do as a man. To the topic of men being soft, that's not being soft. That's being a man. We have to know what things are truly difficult, being a father, being a husband, and being that vulnerable, being that open to have that talk with your mother. But to the point I'm making. So he has that vulnerability. He does that hard work, and then now he's getting divorced. Why is he getting divorced, you guys? He's getting divorced because once he matriculated and matured into a man, he realized I no longer need a mother for a wife or a girlfriend, because that's what we do. When we immature and we haven't matured into men yet, we go marry our mother, right? All of us, it's our first baby mama. So Bambi was a mother to him. So him and Bambi no longer can communicate on the same path and wavelength because now I'm a man. I don't need a mother anymore. I don't need you to mama me. I need a woman, right? I'm a man now. I need a woman. And Bambi can't be that because Bambi didn't have a woman raise her. She didn't have an example, so they having difficulties because now Bambi got to do the heavy lifting and go become a woman. She from Vallejo. But Scrappy has grown into a man now. And a man is not being violent, being rude. It's what we saw, that vulnerability that him having that growth and being brave enough to have that conversation and move himself and elevate himself in character and as a man, become a man, no longer be a boy, 30, 40 years old. I had to have this talk with my mama. And unfortunately, it had to be on TV, and then that affected my marriage. They have children. And now I cannot be with this woman because I was under an act before when I married her. I wasn't a man. I didn't understand manhood. Now I do. Now we don't relate anymore. Why? Because I need a woman. It's rare to find a woman. He had a female. He had a baby mama wife, but she wasn't a woman and he wasn't a man. Being a man is rare. Man ain't soft.
Okay, perfect. Okay, perfect. You say men not soft, but he was raised up under his mother's guidance, so he didn't have that man probably to give him that grit. Maybe he didn't have that perfect time and that uncleism to give him that grit. He might have learned that. Hold on, he might have learned that at 20 and not 30 or 40. And we got a lady in here. Let's see how the woman feel about this situation. Are men coming and into a relationship and they're more, feminine? They're not as masculine or as dominant. Some women, in my book, I think they like when a man is dominant and sure of himself. Taylor, what you think?
Yeah, I definitely do. I'm one of those women that like to learn. I think my mom told me that she peeped this from me a long time ago, but I'm somebody that likes to learn. That's why I was always attracted to older men because I feel like I could learn something from them. The guy I'm seeing now is only a couple years older than me, and he's still learning a lot of stuff himself. But I've learned so much from him already, and we motivate each other on a consistent basis. And I feel like being a man, being a leader is necessary for a woman. It's how to have a cohesive household. One day when we do join houses or become one household, I like to see where that new journey takes us, honestly, because I feel like women try to go against it because of feminism. Feminism is a conflict of interest when it comes to a woman's true desires. Women do want to be led, but the hive mindset goes against that. You know, the hive mindset is saying compete against your man, don't learn from him, don't be led by him. And so it's like it's causing a cognitive dissonance almost within women. You know what I mean? You're you're set, what you are and what you're doing is not jiving with what you want and how you see yourself.
Well said. Well said. I think we need to hold up that mirror to a lot of these guys in the manosphere because they are pushing themselves away from women when they study being mad at them, and they don't know they need to mirror themselves. The same thing you said. They want a man they can learn from, but you dudes are so mad at women, you can't become a man because you just badgering at the women, as my grandma would say. You're badgering. You need to get over whatever happened in life and move forward as a man. It's gonna make you a better man when you go through some kind of trial and tribulation, man. This is life. This is manhood. No man gets out unscathed, player. Kwafi, seem like you want to say something. You want to say something, Kwafi?
Yeah, my homie, he want to say something to what the female on the panel was saying about being attracted to older men. So he just wanted to say something about
So
it.
my question has always been, whenever ladies say they're attracted to older men, rarely do I hear them say they actually love older men. The attraction is usually based off the fact that you know they it's usually transactional because older men got their things straight, which ain't bad, but it's not that they genuinely love these older men. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Very few of them say they actually love these guys and they want to improve them and they want to be there for them. It's always that, oh, they can give me something, make me better, educate me, guide me, give me, guidance and all this. So it's always conditional. Just like the sister said, somebody. You know what I mean? Which is not a problem, but rarely do
Well,
you
this
hear them
sister
say.
is different. You heard it from a sister. Because sometimes men, we have our view, my brother, and we think a certain way. But that's why I like when ladies pull on the panel. You heard it from the sister. She say she want a man that can teach her. So that's rare, but that's why when you find something good like this, you hold on to it. Go ahead.
And I think
Yeah, I
that's a
think he
natural.
was just saying that.
I was gonna say, Coffee.
I think he was just
I think that's a
no. Go
natural
ahead.
thing.
Go ahead.
I think that's a natural thing that he brought up. Scientifically, it makes sense. It sounds like an intelligent brother. But as a female, I think that's her being in her feminine, right? And it would make sense from a feminine perspective to seek a older, wiser, more wealthy man, not only in financially but spiritually in all areas. So from a female's perspective, I would think it would be more intelligent to choose. If you're thinking from a scientific aspect, yeah, I think it was smarter, and I think I would want more females to think logically like that. Yes, relationships are transactional. It just means she's intelligent. I see older men with more of the things that I need as a woman, and I'm a female. I need a man to do those things, and older men have those things. Now, I met my wife at 26. For the older man, it would behoove him, who knows this mathematics, to be prepared to train her up and to move in the ways as a wife, right? That's your responsibility, right? To train her how to love and how to be in all those things, because that things comes from you as a leader. But her as a female, desiring these things from a man, that's what we want. That's the mathematics that we want. And her understanding that older men possess these things and that makes them attractive versus having tattoos. No, that's the right math right there. I agree that it's transactional, but that's her being in her feminine, right? Understanding that I need a man with these things because I'm a woman and older men have them. I totally get that. That actually makes mathematical sense to me.
Yeah. Of course, you would say that, perfect timing. You understand me? Of course, you would want a younger woman. Look at this nigga. This nigga is 60 years old right here. This nigga's 60.
65, man. He's 65, man.
Let me let the oldest player get in here. Let me let the oldest player get in here. Kev, what you think about what they talking about, Kev? 504. You there, Kev? All right, let's go to Stacks. Stacks, what you think about what they talking about?
Yeah, they went to sleep.
What I think about what now?
About what the young lady was speaking on, that she want a man that can guide her and won't, older man. But Kwafi and his crew was saying that most younger women want older guys so they can use them for usury. But then Taylor was saying she wants an older guy to guide her because he, has more information and knowledge than her. How you feel about that?
Well, I mean, I can agree with both to an extent. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these young girls out here, you know what I'm saying, they do mess with older dudes because, like Taylor said, they know that older guys tend to be a little bit more put together. So, but then again, a lot of these younger girls know that these old dudes be simp ass, trick ass niggas too. So, especially if they was raised by a mama who was dealing with the same type of guys, or they was dealing with a mama that told them stuff like, you gotta love a man more than he loves you, or you gotta pick a man that love you more than you love him, or you was raised by your mama to tell you, you know what I'm saying, if a nigga ain't paying your bills or whatever, don't mess with him. Or you could be like Taylor, who was fortunate enough to be raised underneath the tutelage of her mom and her father, so she looked like she's seen a pretty healthy dynamic. So you know what I'm saying. You know, what I mean, she's looking for a man who can actually lead her and guide her. And most guys her age just don't have the ability to do that. So I kind of understand why a girl her age will want to mess with a guy that's older than her, because 9 times out of 10, you know what I'm saying, you mess with an older guy, he's probably gonna have his stuff together. He probably has his own spot, maybe his own vehicle or two, his own job or business or whatever he does. He's probably a little bit more established. He got a little bit more life experience, so he actually has something to teach you. But don't get it messed up though, Taylor. There's a lot of old dumbass niggas out here. There's a lot of old stupid niggas out here too.
Oh yeah, I'm aware.
I had a lot of dumbass, there's a lot of grown ass boys out here.
Mm-hmm.
Arrested Development.
Big Arrested Development. And proximal abandonment too.
Man.
Most definitely.
What y'all know about proximal abandonment?
Say that again. Let me get that again, both words.
Proximal abandonment.
Oh, I like that. Ooh, I like that. Break that down. Proximal abandonment.
how can I say it? It's the cousin of what you just said before that, Arrested Development.
Okay.
Proximal, where we got Arrested Development, where is where people who normally raised by single parents, specifically their single mother, they're going to suffer from arrested development because, most women, if they're single mothers, they probably were single mothers when they was young and they got the mental capacity of like a 14 to 16-year-old. So they're raising their young daughter with that mentality. So here we go with
Kind of
proximal
like you gotta
abandonment.
break the chain. Like if your father was a drunk, then you become a drunk, or your father went to prison, then you went to prison. Somebody got to break that chain. Is that what that's
Right.
kind of?
Something like
Okay.
that. Something similar.
That's what Scrappy was saying. Scrappy was in Arrested Development. His name is a
Yeah,
child.
yeah.
He need to change his name. He can't even go by Scrappy. You know what I mean? That's Arrested Development. I'm still little Scrappy.
Wait a minute, Perfect. Snoop Dogg name is Snoopy, and he turned out just fine. Scrappy just can't handle his batch. That's what's wrong. Bambi need to holler at me. I would have had that broad in check. See,
You know what about Snoop? Not to interrupt you, I want to hear that. You know what about Snoop that people don't pay attention? Snoop has men his whole life, his whole career. His father, he's very blessed. Let's play a prayer.
Right. And he did have his uncle too. His uncle just passed away. He did have some men in his life. You're right.
His whole life, he's had men, and I've always noticed he keep his father in his home.
And even Don Juan is his spiritual advisor.
He's always had men.
He kept some sharp men around him. You're right.
Man. Go ahead, brother. I want to hear this.
No, you good, bro. You good, bro. And then when it comes to proximal abandonment would be a situation for a person like Taylor. You grew up in a two-parent home, but due to the amounts of dysfunction between your mom and your dad, for whatever reason, they provided for you, to make sure you had clothes and stuff like that. But due to the trauma that they didn't address amongst them, they don't show you no love, no affection. They show their affection for you by buying you things and providing the household what they're supposed to do. But that's the way they show their love for you, is through some illusory form of affection. So
and that's actually closer to the truth than you realize. My folks were not easy on me. I had behavioral issues when I was a little girl, due to like ADHD and all that other stuff. And so my mom was really hard on me. Especially I think a lot of it came from like kind of like trying to keep me in check, because my dad is my stepdad. I was raised by my stepdad, and my mom wanted to be more hands-on with me so she wouldn't lose him, because I was a handful. And so my dad provided a lot of support for me.
Your stepdad is a guy who's he had a good career or something like that. He got some money or something like that.
My stepdad?
Yeah.
Yeah, he drove trucks cross country. He did some of everything. He worked for FEMA. He drove trucks cross country. He was a security guard guarding the Dead Sea Scrolls at one of the museums that have them. He was a man about town.
Taylor, that's funny you say that, because usually it's the guys that be hating on their mother because their mother want to get a new man. But it happens with the daughters sometime too. You get what I'm saying? Because like, even some of my friends' sons, I'll be like, man, you gotta have a talk with your son. Be like, hey, bro, you ain't there no more, so he gonna have to kind of handle business on his own. Dad ain't there to kind of smooth things over. Your mama done chose a new man, so you know what I'm saying? Just try to be cool, because this is where you live, brother. You don't live with me, so you're gonna have to kind of deal with this. So it different people handle it different ways. You know what I'm saying? Kwafi keep wanting to get up in there. Kwafi, you and the players over there, y'all want to get in there, man? Let me get y'all on the screen. Come on in there, players.
I'm about to go back to work, so I'm gonna still be tapping in, but I'm gonna drop that.
Hey, man.
Hey, I appreciate your time. Let me hold on. Let me get him up there. Before he go. Y'all go subscribe to Virgil B. Virgil B, say your channel before you go.
Yeah, go ahead over there. Just type my name in the YouTube search bar. Just type Virgil Berry in. You know what I'm saying? A Real Talk Podcast. You know what I'm saying? We're going in later on today at 2 p.m. We're gonna be discussing the homosexual Crip dude Tony Wilrich and all of that stuff. We're gonna be breaking that down a little bit later, and I'll just be chopping it up. You know what I'm saying? My brother Ism tap in every now and again. I'll just be talking about certain things and breaking them down from a different aspect. So you know, so y'all can tap in with me. You know what I'm saying? If y'all choose to, everybody's welcome, man. You're all welcome. You know what I'm talking about?
He just being humble, man. He got good game over there, man.
Yeah, we
Go
do.
ahead
The food was
and
on
tap
me.
in with verse 3. Wait a second. Let me get you coffee. Let me get you coffee. Hold on a second. Here you go. Let me get you coffee. There you go. Coffee, you got it.
Hey, yo, hey, Sir Ism, I appreciate you having us on, man. My phone might go dead. But we all up here, man. We evening. This is my whole career, like I told you. And I'll come back up
because it's dark. But our boy Mr. Mo got
Hey, I like when good gentlemen pull up in here, man. Salute to you players, man. Pull up anytime.
Salute.
So you want to say something perfect? Go ahead, bro.
Oh man, I want to get the brother's opinion on the Tory Lanez, man, because everybody left. But the young lady brought up Tory Lanez, man. I did a show the other day, man. I got a coffin nail, but I wanted some more of the brother's opinion who might have experience with the criminal system. But a lot of people have opinions on the Tory Lanez thing, and basically, I never believed that he shot Meg and that he did it, right? And I believe that it was something deeper, right? And I what I've been bringing out to people is we have been very vigilant about paying attention to the rappers who have passed away and how people benefit from the insurance policies and how these rappers are worth more after their death. But for some reason, in this case, we just ignored the mafioso record companies and everything that they've been doing to black man lately. And every time someone brings up the record company and what he was going through with the record company, similarity to Nipsey. Nipsey was going through the same thing. Nipsey disappears. All these guys disappears when they want to get their masters. Tory Lanez gets off the record label and he makes millions off of NFTs. But that's not the coffin nail. The coffin nail is I'm listening to all the reports and I hear the charges and the time, right? So I'm interested. I want to know what the charge is. And it's very difficult to find a charge. I track down the charge. And if you're from the Bay Area, you know about Pac and how people say Pac did this. But if you know about the case, the actual charge that Pac got is not what people rumor him to have done. It's a total different charge, right? So when I looked up the Tory Lanez charge, Tory Lanez is charged with assault with a firearm. And that's where he got the time. 6 years, and then he got an enhancement. So I read the details of the charge, and what I find out is for this charge, for him to be found guilty, he doesn't have to shoot anyone. I don't think anybody knows that because the story has been spun that Tory Lanez shot Meg Thee Stallion, that Meg Thee Stallion was shot. But the people who believe that he wasn't shot say, there was no bullets.
Perfect. Are you a menace? Because some of you dudes is so against feminism that y'all have became manisms. Y'all, it's just mad at women. He couldn't handle 2 brawls. He didn't have his game tight. He was a Canadian nigga, and he didn't have his game tight. It took me some years to learn how to handle 2 brawls. Okay, you got to know what you're doing, man. You got to learn this stuff. Okay, you can't be if you got 2 black women in the game, in the P game, you probably got to get separate rooms. If you got 2 Snows, sometime when you're on the road, they might could take 1 room because they still into the same Neutrogena hairbrushes. If you get 2 mud ducks, they might not see. I couldn't talk like this when Taylor was here, but I'm just saying, man. I don't want to be on. I don't want to be on the sister because I like when the sisters pull up. But I'm saying in the P game, if you're gonna be smashing on brawls like Tory was trying to do, he gotta know. Look, these is 2 black girls. Motherfucking Meg is a big woman. He kind of a smaller guy. Elsie is finer. He in there. He's slanging iron. It's something about this nigga that they like. He's slanging iron everywhere. So they must be in the back chat You know, in the back chat, private chat, girl, he put that thing on me. Something about this little nigga, y'all can call him what you want, that they like. And he had Iggy Azalea. She writing letters. That nigga must know how to do some moves in the bedroom, Jack. The women don't write letters for regular niggas. See, I ain't want to talk like this with Miss Taylor here. Miss Taylor, appreciate you pulling up. Pull up anytime. But we finna start some real man analytics right now. Something about this short nigga was something cold. Come on, Perfect.
Everything you're saying is true. I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about with people, the false reporting and the narrative that's being spun that he shot Meg Thee Stallion. But when you break down the charges, and this is important, anybody been in the courtroom and everybody
you saying he didn't shoot the bro?
I'm saying from the charges. I ain't even talking about my opinion. I ain't talking about what Tory Lane said. I'm talking about California Penal Code that
but what the nigga already on probation for a pistol before this? Didn't he already have a car wreck before this? And then the nigga, while he was, what the judge said, don't, no, you listen. The judge said, don't talk about the case. The nigga made 3 mixtapes. Then the nigga got into it with August Alsina while he was on probation. This nigga's being a menace to society, a Canadian menace to society. He had to shut this nigga down. His father outside with a tattooed hairline. He bringing his son to the trial. The nigga was talking too much shit. Go ahead, Perfect.
The charge is assault with a firearm. So I thought about it. I'm like, man, I've been through some shit, right? So I'm like, why he didn't get aggravated? Why he didn't get this? Why he didn't get that? I know some cousins and uncles, like, typically when you shoot somebody in below the waist, you know what I'm saying? It's a certain set of charges and the way things go. So I looked up assault with a firearm. I even presented a lawyer on my panel to help everybody illuminate what this actual charge is. Well, basically the charge is you pull out a gun, get into an argument with Ism, I'll pull out a gun, maybe Ism run and trip and hurt himself. If Ism trip and break an arm, I can be charged with this charge. The DA could charge it as a misdemeanor or as a felony. But the charge is, Perfect, you pull out a gun, you and Ism had an argument, and he got an injury. So because he got injured doing an assault and you had a gun, I'm going to charge you with assault with a firearm.
This is a high-profile case, though,
Perfect. My point is,
have you ever shot a broad in the foot?
This is my point.
Have you ever been tussling with another broad and your 2 broads been tussling and the gun went off? Come on, Perfect.
All I'm saying is the charge does not say that he shot Meg Thee Stallion. And if you're on a jury and you get
he should have got on the stand then. Why that nigga didn't get on the stand?
Because he didn't ever touch the gun. That's another thing.
He had bad lawyers then, man.
He had bad lawyers. But remember how you said how beautiful they were? These were beautiful women. This was a little pocket rocket. It was like green or blue. It was a girl gun. He never touched the gun. He never thought it would go this far.
So you believe it was Kelsey gun and she was gonna shoot Meg and he grabbed the gun trying to not have her shoot Meg and the gun went off. That's what you think?
I'm not gonna speculate as to
but that could happen. That's a scenario. That's a scenario because he was with Kelsey, and then Meg found out in the car, everybody drunk, and then she was like, "Bitch, you wasn't supposed to be fucking my dudes, and that was the rule. And now you know I told you Tory be putting that thing on me, and you've been messing with Tory behind my back." And she was like, "Bitch, I'll shoot you." And he tried to pull the gun away, and the gun went off. Bam! Shot Meg in the foot. I understand that. But this nigga got to know how to control his batches. I ain't never heard of you shooting bitches in the foot and the gun went off.
So to that point, I have to agree. He never should have gotten the car. If you hear the whole story, he was about to hook up with Kylie. They forced him, to your point tonight, they forced him in the car. I'm
about to drop you now, Perfect. I'm gonna drop myself. How you somebody gonna force a man in a car? Come on, bro. You just being too much on the man's side now.
No, this is to your topic. You said our man soft. So if we're gonna really get into it, he never should. He had his own car that night. So I'm not gonna call him soft. I'm not gonna call him soft.
And he said he So it's good he had a driver, but you got to know what the hell you doing, man. You can't be being, I was drunk. That ignorance of the law is not admissible in court. That's bullcrap, Perfect. Come on now.
No, I'm saying you might be right. That I'm not saying he a man, but some males may be a little bit soft because they persuaded him to ride in the car with them. And he had an option to say no, be a man, and ride in his own vehicle.
So it's football season. That nigga should have called an audible, huh?
He really. So
he
to your
said
point,
no, and jumped in his car and took off and shook them broads, and he'd be free right now, huh?
To your point of being able to manage multiple women, he never should have got in the car with both of those girls, and he didn't have to. It wasn't necessary. It was their car. Everything in the car was theirs. He had his own car, his own driver, his own security. But Meg was upset and crying and whining. And this is to your point about being soft. He went for the shit. He went for the okie doke and got in the car with the bitch, knowing he was fucking the other bitch. He
Cost a
shouldn't
nigga 10 years like that. Make a wrong move, huh?
At that point, I would have checked both of them because I'm getting kicked out of Kylie Jenner's house because you crying and whining. You crying.
So you saying you would have fucked Kylie Jenner, huh?
I would have left everybody because you got me kicked out the bitch house because you don't know how to act. You didn't got us kicked out because you don't know how to act. I'm gonna call you in a couple weeks when you get your shit together. I'm damn sure not gonna get in the car with you because you just acted a fool in the house.
Canada, he ain't got no ism, man. He wasn't dipped in bay water like me and you, nigga. That's the problem.
That was the first mistake he made. He did not have to get in the car with both of those girls. A lot of people don't understand.
You know what happened, man? The player wasn't dipped in Bay Area water. That's why y'all say, why y'all think y'all better than somebody? No, in the Bay, we are dipped in game. Now, Florida niggas, now y'all dipped in football. Y'all be out there chasing them jackrabbits. It's a lot of Florida niggas go to the NFL, be fast motherfuckers. Out here, it's a lot of fast players. That's just what we are. We can't help it. Now, being in the game, I'm going to tell you, man, it's like walking a fucking tightrope. You could do everything right and something go wrong. Okay? So in this game, Tory Lanez, learn this. You got to be perfect. So I'm just saying, man. It ain't easy. And you got to know when to hang up your player card and say, man, I got me a good chick. I want to have a family. You know, maybe like you did, Perfect. I know you've been around in the streets and different things. At some point, you say, hey, man, I got a good woman. I want to have me some kids, have me a house, have me a legacy. I don't want to be going in and out of prison. I need to break this chain from everything that my family and my forefathers did. I want to set the standard. These are the perfect timing. Kids, children, family. This is how we gonna go forward. We ain't gonna keep going to jail. We ain't gonna keep being drunks and drug addicts. You dig? Go ahead, brother.
Yes, sir, man. Create something new. And that's to me, that's what's missing in this space, what you call the manosphere or black manosphere, is men willing to take that challenge. A lot of us have a lot of bitterness because we felt like our fathers didn't live up to that challenge, right? So I don't understand men teaching other men to again create more generations like that of kids with longing and missing. Nah, man, it's a hell of a calling. It's a hell of a charge. And this is what the show is about tonight. If you a man, step up to it. It's not going to be a win every time. It's going to be very difficult. It's going to be but I tell you, man, I learned so much from seeing my father lose and win. You learn so much because seeing somebody come back and then do it again. And that's what I've learned. To me, the other route, it's a narrow path. It's a broad path that's very easy to walk in life. It's lit up. It's fun. People twerking over there. But what Ism is describing, what I've chosen and what he's chosen, I was giving you your props the other day, being a coach, being a father, you know what I'm saying? Being a leader in more ways than one off of YouTube. This is a narrow path. It's a narrow path because people look to you and you're not always strong and you got to be an example. You know what I'm saying? On the narrow path, it may not be lit. It may not be smooth. So if you choose the narrow path, you're going to have to find a way to light the path yourself. And you're going to see other people like God, it's lit up for them. But on this narrow path, you had to figure out how to light it yourself. That's what Scrappy is going through. You have to figure out how to make the path smooth for you and yours.
You went back to Scrappy again, man. Is your next show about Scrappy? You was doing good, man. I'm just saying. Because I was about to go to the point where I was going to say that even me, as positive as I am, I still need partners, say like Perfect, partners like Kwafi, different guys that sometimes I get down. I try to 80-90% stay positive, but even I can get down. So when I tell you, brothers, hey, man, you got to pick yourself up. We can't sit here and talk about these women forever. Come on, bro. When we gonna start working out? When we gonna start doing some things? Perfect. You got a woman. A lot of guys you hang out with, they don't even got a woman, brother. They have given up on life. Now, come on now, man. A man wants to, if you don't want to reproduce, I know you like women because you make love to your hand every night, nigga. So go on ahead and get you a fluffy bunny, nigga. This is you. All them niggas you hang with, you and Coffee. This is your wife, nigga. Get you a fluffy bunny, and you'll be a happy man. You're not getting Larsa Pippen.
Look at that smile. He look happy. Daddy look happy.
You're not getting Larsa. They want Larsa. They want Brittany Renner. You not Shaq, nigga. You're not. This is you. So all you niggas over there, Roger Report. This you right here, nigga. Put a little rose on your lapel and get the fluffy snow, nigga. You're not getting Keisha. Keisha doesn't love you. All right, go ahead, bro.
Yeah, man.
See, they don't like me because of that. And I be playing, but I'm serious. But they be mad at me. Ism, we don't like you. I be like, all right, but kick me off your panel, nigga. Bye.
Well, I think we got to present this alternative because it's been prevailing a lot now. You know, another way I've been attempting to teach this is via the affirmative action decision and people who want their children to go to a really good college and them understanding how the colleges are now going to be selecting your children since you won't have this advantage. They will take a look as if they come from a single parent home or a two-parent home. I'm not bringing up sex and I'm not bringing up race. I'm talking about a very elite school and how you may understand that they need to understand that the student body is important. So they need to understand the history of the child that they let live on campus and go to school here. And if they had two parents who both had jobs, who lived together and raised you in a loving home, well, that's going to matter if we let this child go to school here. This is the part that they're not telling you about. Like Ism is saying, like there's another part to this single parenthood thing about the children and the next generation and what you really want for them. Because you'll say these things online, I don't want no one, but you'll still, like Ism said, lay down with a woman and have a child. So if you want that child and you believe in this, I'm an alpha monk shit, but you want that child to do well in life, you need to understand what a two-parent household can do for that child.
There you go, perfect. Talk that shit. That alpha monk bullshit, them sigma betas, these niggas is wolves. These niggas be talking about they all kind of shit. They lions. No, these niggas be lying, perfect. Talk to them.
Because you gonna lay down. You're going to have sex, even on an accident, you might run into something, and then you're going to have a child, and then you got this stupid-ass ideology prohibiting you from becoming the man like we talked about today. That's the soft motherfucker right there who hiding behind this ideology and this false. I say all the time, my wife don't care if I'm red pill, if I'm alpha. My kids don't know what an alpha is. That shit's silly. Think about it as you said to yourself, the other man, as you tell somebody they a simp or that. They kids don't care about them dynamics. They care if you supporting, loving, and providing leadership and an example. You have it twisted on what a man is. A man is not alpha.
You're a simp. You're a simp, perfect. You're a simp. I'm just saying, that's what they gonna tell you, man. Here we go.
What are you gonna do? You're gonna talk that manosphere? I'm a red pill. I'm alpha male. You deal with my breath, or are you gonna go get some mouthwash or some candy, a piece?
All this,
and knock a bitch.
All this bullshit, man.
Hey, what you said about working out and knock a bitch. Not only, this is the thing I realized, you know what I'm saying? Nipsey Hussle said, get you some money, and people got insulted. He wasn't trying to like insult you. He was saying your perspective on life will change the way you think and feel about things. And I said recently, knock a bitch. Get to the point in your life where you can knock a bitch. I'm not saying you got to cheat on your wife, but can you really knock a bitch? I feel like 80 to 90% of these motherfuckers creating content can't knock a bitch. Can you see someone that you and your partner find attractive and you go acquire her and she wants you? Do you have the ability to do that? Not just get her motherfucking phone number, but you acquire her attention and captivate her. Can you knock a bitch? I just don't see it. I just don't see it, and I believe
that's
if
the
you
problem.
like it, that's the problem.
Perfect. If you can't leave the house and your bitch be like, where you going?
Right.
Cause I hadn't shaved in a minute, right? I've been over here chilling. I ain't cammed up in a minute. The other day, I shaved, got myself together. My game was like, Daddy, where you going? She was like, "What?" I was like, "What you doing?" She was like, "You smelling like what's going on, sir? Ism? What's happening?" I was like, "Baby, I'm just going to take care of some business." She knew that that let me know that I was looking decent enough that she feel I still might knock a bitch. All I did was shave, put my hair up, washed it and shit. And I put on some clothes. I've been in. I didn't buy no new clothes, but I just had been in like 4 or 5, 6 days of just being around the house. So if your woman don't feel like you can knock a broad, and that don't mean you gotta be out cheating, but
Exactly.
that still gotta be there. You still gotta be able to put that pressure on her, man. And down south they say that's that pressure. With your woman know when you leave the door, he might can knock a bitch. So maybe I need to have some chicken on the grill when he come home. Maybe I need to have, you know what I'm saying, some steak, whatever he like on the grill. Maybe I need to put, some little stockings on, maybe when he come to bed tonight. So you gotta still put that pressure on that batch, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. We in here spitting nothing but game to edify your brain. We got Uncle Diggity in here. We got Virgil B. We even got Top City.
Just get another batch, a nice young batch.
Yeah, man, a young batch, man. Yeah. So after you went through heartache, man, you might want to train you abroad, man. So I'm gonna give it some perfect. We've been waiting to do a show together. We got it rocking and rolling in here. We got 15 of you big head players up in here, man, and you know where you at, man. You in the manosphere, Jack.
Welcome to the Sir Ism Show. This show is all about male masculinity, female femininity, and being a real goddamn man. Holding yourself accountable, knowing everything is on you. Guys, it's not gonna be easy, but this show will keep you 100% real when it comes to women and relationships. Welcome to the Manosphere, the no cap zone, the no BS zone. Get off your phone and go outside and knock you a nice young bitch, Jack. Something like that. You can put your flavor into it. Just a little real spill. No chilly cold blood. Yo, Sirism, spit that shit. Stay up while you put that game down. I'll see you at the top, Jack. Yeah.
Now, when my man say, see you at the top, man, that's how the players, that's what we say, man. So we at the top, man. I see you at the top, man. We shooting for the top. Mega gigawatts, man. Top of the stratosphere. We ain't shooting for this lower level stuff. We trying to uphold our name, man, and have a legacy, have a foundation. Yeah, your house is raggedy because your foundation ain't right. So we want to be the grandpas, me and Perfect. Just don't forget about us, that we broke the chain. You know what I'm saying? We didn't end up in prison doing 30. We didn't end up being drunks. We didn't end up being dope fiends. It's hard out here for a black man. So having you a woman that supports you, whatever she look like, that's a good broad, man. You dudes know how to mess up a good broad. There's more to the woman than looks. You green, goofy, guacamole ass young niggas. Go ahead, Perfect.
You know what I was thinking about, man? People get it, people get it twisted up when they hear my name, man. But I love my name because when I went through my adversity, my big bro, man, he told me we gonna do a complacency check because I come from good stock, right? So I was living good, man. I'm doing good in a real way, in every way. I'm actually doing good. You know what my big bro said? That was the problem. You was doing so good that you got comfortable and you became complacent. And what I love about when people, I got the name Perfect given to me on the internet. And what I love about it is what I share with my brothers is that we have to do what my big brother taught me. And this is the thing about being soft. It's not easy to do. Like Michael Jackson said, be like Ism said earlier, I'm starting with the man in the mirror. That's a complacency check, to look at yourself and check yourself on all these areas that you might be good in, but you want to perfect. Cause as you become just good, you become complacent, you start getting weight on you, you start getting lax, you know what I'm saying? But when you run that complacency check before the next cat do or your woman do, then that's how you stay above her and your children and be that example. You don't wait for her to say, hey, daddy, you don't fit them pants, or you need to get a haircut. Like Ism checked himself. And that made his woman have a reaction, but he did the check. That's the man shit. We have this perversion going on online about what you actually think a man is. But I learned through adversity and being around men, and my big brother said, bro, you are good. You was good. But what happened was you were so good, you became comfortable. So the way you avoid that in the
Oh my, what happened to my brother Perfect? I guess he fell off.
Oh, I'm right here. I'm right here.
There you go. You unmuted. There you go. I just was sending a shout out to brother Don Gordito. Thanks for the cash out, brother Don Gordito. My Boston brother. You know what I mean? I've been to Boston, one time. I was over there in Jamaica Plains. I was more in downtown, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? Mattapan. I was over there in that back bay. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, right over there by the Boston Garden or the TD Garden. You know what I'm saying? I've been over there to that Boston, man. Hey, man, live life, young brothers. Travel. Just travel around the United States. It's a beautiful thing. Take yourself to Mexico. Take yourself over there to Cartagena, all that, man. But just don't be like, these women are better. This is this. Just live. And like Kev 504 said earlier, he said, hey, man, if a wife come along, I'm ready for that. If a friend come along, I'm going to roll with that. Then we had some younger players. They were saying over here with Nino that they like to have more than one woman. But you can't be a older guy, then start wanting to be a player. Be honest with the woman. Be honest with yourself. Hey, baby, this is what I'm thinking. Me and you gonna get together. In a few years, we're gonna develop this. But my ideal thoughts is to have me 2 women. I want to have these children. I want one woman to teach the children. I want another woman to work while I'm sending the other woman to school. So later on, 5-10 years from now, then one woman is a nurse. Then the other woman is a corporate lawyer into IT. Now we get money. Now we got a ranch. Now we growing our own food. Now we, raising these children holistically. Now we raising these children naturally. See, that's some player shit right there. This is what I'm trying to tell you, players, about coming from a prince to a king to a god. This is what I mean. You was honest. You got you 2 women. That don't matter if they're not everybody else's dimes or whatever you want. You got you a big ranch. You buying the ranch. You got 2 women that's making good money, and you're honest with them, and they your dimes. And then you got your children. You having all your, and you don't gotta believe in all these pagan holidays. You don't gotta eat all these other people food. You almost go get you a whale and get your own water. You can do it, brother, but you got to be honest with the women and start your own foundation and say, this is how I want to live. We grow our tomatoes, we grow our watermelons, our fruits, our lemons. Yeah, and I'm growing my own marijuana. Whatever you want to do, you can do it, but you got to be honest with the women that want to do it with you. If not, let them women go. You don't want them anyway. Stop chasing them kind of women. Chase the women that's chasing your dream. We Meek Mill over here, dream chasers. Go ahead.
Yeah, man. I mean, what you described to me sound like a family. I mean, I don't know how other people hear it. I don't hear no player. I just hear family. Because this is the thing about Western society. You hear something like that, but if you leave Western society, that's pretty normal, right? If you in Africa and India, what you describe, even in America, right around the corner,
And that's
some
normal in some places, huh? Right.
Yeah,
Salt Lake
pretty
City, the snowmen do it all the time.
Yeah, I mean, just 2 wives is not a lot. I mean,
No, it's not.
in Africa, typically you got 3 and 4 wives, but it's like
You
the
got to
way
take
you
care of them
describe.
perfect. You can't just be having women for sex, though, man.
No, it was the way you described it, how what one is training and being educated, then the other one has a time to be educated. And so both of them have an opportunity to flourish, but it's all for the benefit of the family. Right now, in Northern California, you have people living like that. A lot of my neighbors, they got 3 houses together. A lot of the Indian people you see walking around the neighborhood, they be living.
The Arab brothers, they taking over. They 2 or 3 wives. They got the women taking care of the children. The men is at the stores getting money. And I had to tell them the other night, I say black men used to own these stores. Black men used to own these gas stations. But they brought mass incarceration and they brought in the crack. And that's why our women are out of order. See, the religion is there to help keep your woman in order. When she get too far to the left, the religion bring her back. When she gets too far to the right, the religion bring her back. But we have got away from our religion. We have no doctrine of no kind of game. And this is why you can't knock a brawl, because you got nothing to keep her in line with. Because y'all don't believe in game.
You got to be Superman. Without that religion stick, then you got to be Superman. You got to be God. That's an excellent point, because for them, they don't got to be Superman. They could point to the book. Like, you need to adhere to this because of this, not just me. You ain't got to, that way you don't have to be angry at me and bitter at me, right?
It's what the book says, right?
Correct.
And I caught that last piece of that in the black doctrine of that with the Nation of Islam, with the Black Panthers. I was going to school in the free lunches with the Black Panthers, and I went to Clara Muhammad over there in Oakland and that. So that's why I feel the way I feel. I caught the last end of that. And while you in the synagogue, the men are over here, the women are over there, so you can pay attention to the word and not watching big butt Sister Wanda's behind walking over here and somebody else breasts hanging out. They got the men over here and got the women over there. So I guess I was red pill at 3, because my father, when the brothers came over, they was in the back and my mother would serve them food or hors d'oeuvres, and she would go back in the front or in the other room where the women were. It was none of that walking around. I'm at Perfect House. His woman walking around with shorts on, bending over. See, we done lost all respect for the game, and no one believes in religion. You know what I'm saying? So this is where we lose. AM1, if you ain't doing nothing, pull up, player. Go ahead, Perfect.
So you have to be the one to take the brunt of the stick. So you creating all the rules, and everybody looking at you in the house like, well, who you think you is? Like, no, I didn't create this. This was created like this. This has just been lost. This has always been the way, right? What you described was a very mathematical, very productive family. I see these people in my community. They break down the walls in the backyard. It used to be fences, so now 3 houses got, and they cook outside, because the curry is staying the wall in the kitchen. So you got 3 houses put together, all the backyard fences and knocked down, in an outdoor kitchen, and they living good every day. And the way they do it is, how you say we own those stores, it's because they live 15 in the house. It's all the cousins and all the family stick together. We can have, and all the money.
We can't do that, because somebody gonna look at your broad. You gonna try to hit my wife. Somebody else gonna try to hit somebody's side chick. Come on. When I was around players, when I was really like out there, you couldn't mess with the wife or the first side chick, maybe the second or third side chick. You couldn't mess with the player's wife or his first side chick. Come on, bro, that's off limits. And if you was gonna mess with this little third piece, you was supposed to say, hey man, you know what's her name? You're gonna be like, yeah. You be like, she been on my line. And then you supposed to say, oh, yes, I ain't tripping. But not your wife or your first side piece. Because come on, man. That's out of pocket.
Hey, you heard about that? They just did that on Joe Budden. You
heard about Joe Budden, right? In the mafia, you get killed for that. Joe Budden's a funny style nigga anyway. I don't know. No funny ass.
Come on, man.
That shit. Go ahead and keep talking. I'm gonna find that shit so we can play the little editorial tutorial that he got on. Let me find it. Go ahead, Perfect.
Hey, you know what it made me think of? It made me think of one of my favorite movies. I'm gonna have to go watch it, Pulp Fiction. The whole a lot of people see the gifts of Samuel Jackson, but you know what the story was about Pulp Fiction? It was about Marcellus and that white dude giving his wife a foot massage. You know what I'm saying? And that was a whole thing. And they was having a conversation like, you don't give another man his wife a foot massage. So that's what it comes down to.
Bite the other dude wife over. See, then he got caught in a lie. Man, Joe Budden a funny style nigga, man. He like a like a troll with money.
You know what it is? A lot of people, as being the big brother and one of the oldest grandkids, I notice a lot of little brother energy with a lot of people, man. Because I think a lot of people, the big brothers, I don't know what happened to us, man. We in jail or we got knocked off. But the people you hear from, it's a lot of little brother energy. I can feel it. Joe Budden is a little brother. He talks about his big, that's why he act the way he act. He's comfortable with things that I feel like
It
only
made
a
me feel like a
little
nigga
brother.
I can't trust. Perfect.
Yeah,
Ever
man.
since I've been seeing him, he was mad at the Migos because they was coming up and his rap career was failed. Then he got a second chance to be a podcaster, and he actually better at podcasting than he was rapping. So he got a second chance. Then he had thick ass Tahiri, but he like a nigga that like a troll that like to get under your skin and keep questioning broad and man, can you just get the broad? Quit questioning everything, man. I couldn't rock with him. I would not let him know my inner secrets. I would keep him on the outside. I don't trust nobody.
You know what he showed every time? He the partner that's gonna choose the bitch first. Like if we gotta handle something, we gotta take care of something. You know for a fact this cat gonna choose the bitch first. Like you already know what his.
Perfect. In the game, we got a thing. You either gonna fuck with me or the bitch, nigga. So if you gonna
That's
get in my broad, then you can't fuck with me, then, bro. So you, cause perfect. You my partner. If I rock with you and one of my homeboys, it could be my brother, my cousin. I'd be like, man, you can't be hollering at my boy broad out of my car. I got to drop you off. You got to get out on foot and do that. Cause I don't want his girl to say, oh, your boy be letting them run up on me and just holler at me. And then I'm pulling up at your house and we drinking Hennessy and your woman walking around. See, no, I either got to mess with you or I don't. I don't like that, man.
Hey, that's back to the Bay Water. That's something
You
that
got to
we
make a
just
choice
saw.
now.
Yeah, that's something that's back to being men. Them the type of men that we grew up around. I notice a lot. Everybody don't got that in them because a lot of what you saying ain't had to be taught. Like you got to get out of my car. You can't do shit like that. Just all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Back like in that Italian movie when the guy said, "Did he unlock the door for you? Did he open?" Little shit like that is how we was taught. I think that start from how you was raised in the church. These little nuances and shit like that. If you were raised a certain way, then you can understand that. But a lot of people, like Virgil was saying earlier, if you raise in a single mother home and she has arrested development as a 14-year-old, you never get maturity instilled in you. You having a father going to church, being separated from women, understanding why the separation took place. That's like you said, that's a very mature thing to happen for a child. Because you have to understand, Daddy, why are they over here? Why are we over here? So you can understand the lesson. That's a huge step in growth and character and maturity for a young child, right?
That's crazy you said that though, perfect, because my granny was into the church and my father was Black Muslim, her oldest son. So they was butting heads from the my dad was like, no, we don't eat pork, none of that. And my grandma, she was from down south and they was down to the chitlins. So I had to go to church with granny, and granny would pay me to clean the church. And then so I still went to church sometime with granny, but then I still was growing up in Islam with the Black Muslims, like, you know what I'm saying? And then they finally took me to public school. In my first 3 years of public school, I had Black teachers, and I never felt a connection with them. Then when I got in the 5th grade, I had a white teacher, tall lady, Miss Christensen. Still know her to this day. I don't know if she living, rest her soul. She helped me and made me feel good about some of my shortcomings and made me work on them and develop. I still remember that lady more than the Black teachers. So it's not always the skin color, because I had Miss McNeil and I had Miss Hatchett. Those were my 2 Black teachers, right? But Miss Christensen, man, I just really liked it, that lady. And me coming from Black Muslim into a regular Orthodox school, and this was a white lady, but this lady took time up with me and made me feel like, I don't know, like a regular person, that I wasn't just this bad militant kid. And that's why I gave back later on and was a coach to other kids that didn't have certain things in their life. And when I was in high school, when I came back to elementary and she seen me like in a newspaper for playing sports and stuff, she was so proud of me. That lady was crying. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I always tried to give back. So it ain't about the color. It's about the people that stay down with you. And Joe Buttons, man, he on some sucker shit right here. I wouldn't do this to another man, and that hurt that man. and he know he got this man by the balls because he worked for Joe Buttons. You can't mess with a man's woman of 9 years. Come on, bro.
And then bring it up in public. Let's say you did it. You bring it up on the podcast after I did you a favor. Now, to your point, I did you a favor coming to work here because you've been acting like this person, right? And you fired your other friends. That's how I got the job. And then you're gonna shit on me after I helped you after you were by yourself. Think about that.
Public shit. He publicly shit on you.
The only reason Ish and Ice is on the couch is because he fired the other two guys and he needed somebody to come there right away, and these brothers did it for him. And that's how you repay him by number one, you brought his broad over, you didn't cross the line, and then you bring it up. I don't know what I can't say that's a friend like you said earlier. That's not a
Sugar
friend.
Bum coming here. What's up, Sugar Bum? You coming here starting mess. Now, we ain't saying the ex could be the best friend because I ain't never had no female best friend. If I had female friends, we never did nothing. And it wasn't never like that. But if I had a female friend and we hit one time, it's usually gonna turn out different. You understand me, Sugar Bum? Because I might put that thing on you. You understand me? I know Kevin Samuel said about a high value, baby, but I got that high value hockey stick. Let's listen to Joe Buttons right now. Let's listen to Joe Buttons one. This nigga been listening to the Manosphere.
Oh no, I'm like, stop, please stop. It's getting worse and worse.
Who did it? That you were in your house with my ex-bitch of 9 years smoking hookah. So you sitting here lying. I didn't say I mind.
You at my house, at your house, smoking hookah with my bitch of 9 years. No, I wouldn't have did that. I wouldn't have did because we gotta say it. You either fuck with me or you fuck with the bitch, nigga. If you fuck with the bitch, me and you ain't friends no more. 9 years, I ain't gonna do that.
That's a wife. 7 years in California is common law.
Yes. If you got a kid, or you been with that broad over 5 years, to me that's a long time.
Come on. That's a wife. That's his ex-wife, ladies and gentlemen. Young people don't get it, but we grown. That is his ex-wife. Yeah, I know people been married less time than that. And in California, he would have to pay her. Huh, Glenn?
9 years, there's some feelings involved. Come on now. Joe Budden's wrong. And Joe Budden's got money. He know the broad gonna be a broad and the broad can't whoop the guy physically, so she's gonna hurt you psychologically or sexually the best she can and go to your best friend, the person that you probably pillow talked about Joe, and that's how she gonna hurt you. Come on, man.
Especially an ex-wife. They're trying to downplay it. Shit, whether you want to call her that or not, the judge is gonna call her that. In California, the judge is gonna call her your wife, and you paying child support, alimony, and all the shit after that long of a marriage and living in the same dwelling together. God dog it. That was his ex-wife. But why did he say that? Why did he get so emotional and admit that was his woman of 9 years? No one asked
that
you.
Was like a trophy. So Joe Budden's like, nigga, you know what I mean? Your Super Bowl ring don't mean shit. I upped you one. Now, Sugar Bum talking about men on women. Bullshit. Did you ever hear wedding vows? Don't it say something about own a woman in the wedding vows? Perfect.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What it say?
Honor and obey. And you get the last name. And you know what? I heard the other day, this the thing that people miss, even though you choose your own path. Courts want it to be traditional, and they want it to be whatever the status quo is, right? So if the status quo is one thing, they're gonna continue that thing. So if that was the way you were operating in the relationship, they're gonna continue that status quo. So whether or not you own her or not, if you were taking care of everything, the court is going to say you're going to continue taking care of everything. And in some states, whether or not y'all said them my dues and put on rings, the court's still going to say you. And that's why he might be taking this ism. I didn't even think about that. There may be a child or a lot of history involved with someone of 9 years, because this came to be something that he was very passionate about.
Sugar Bum, you talking nuts. Women are men's property. That's my, don't we say that's my woman? That's my wife. She takes on my last name. What do you mean? Women are men property that men marry and take care of. Come on, Sugar Bomb. Now, sometimes, Sugar Bomb, you just be saying anything. I let you over here. I gave you a wrench. But Sugar Bomb, sometimes you just be being just discourse for no reason.
Mm-hmm.
If you marry a woman, she got to take on my last name. She got to take on my children. I have to pay for the divorce. I might have to pay her in a divorce. So that is my property. That's how the government feel if you get married. Right? I ain't talking about no common law shit. I'm talking about real marriage perfect. That woman is your property, brother.
I agree. It's
We used
always
to be like, hey, brother, get your wife. Hey, man, get your wife. Or if something happened to your wife, if your wife do something, I can sue you, perfect.
I mean, to the point where you have to get your name back. I remember my mama keeping any man she married, she would keep that name unless he took her to court. Because it's not only that you own her, but she has a piece of you also. So when she leave, if you don't get your name back, she can still move and operate and do things in your name because you've given her your name. This is not nothing, not conjecture or to argue about. You know what I'm saying? This is real life ramifications as far as your credit is concerned and owning homes and businesses and things like that. If you get a divorce, you better get your name back because you bestowed something upon a person that in the manosphere they might not teach you about. You've actually given something that actually has value. Huh? I don't know if y'all understand that.
I'm trying to figure out what generation you from. Because, see, my sons be saying that. Ism, you saying anything. But my sons be saying, hey, Dad, you saying anything. You saying anything. That's their little catchphrase. So I think you between 32 and 38, Sugar Bomb. I'm gonna have to figure you out, Sugar Bomb. Ism, you're saying anything. No, for real. That woman is your. Before OJ messed it up, you used to could whap and tap on your woman's head, and the police didn't do nothing. They'd be like, go inside your house. But OJ fucked it up for us.
To the moon, Alice. To the moon, Alice.
To the moon, Alice. Yeah, you used to whap and tap.
To the moon, Alice.
Hey, and they be like, hey, man, that's his wife. Hey, man, that's his wife. You know what I'm saying? If you caught and in North Carolina, if you catch your wife out with the wrong dude, you actually can sue the other dude.
Yeah. These misogyny laws, yeah, some of them still on the books. Those are the same laws that said there were no black men couldn't have consensual intercourse with white women. Those laws are on the books too. So
I think Sugar Bomb's a white woman. I think she is a white woman.
She
We got
might
these
be.
little ratchets up here. Sugar Bomb, we found you, Sugar Bomb. Exactly.
Sugar. Oh, it's white sugar.
I found it. I
It's
found
white
it.
sugar. Got it.
No, we found Sugar Bomb. Where's she at? Our resident Fluffy Snow. Nino know about her. Nino know about her. He calls her Skylar.
That's the passport, bro. You ain't shit, boy.
We found
You
Sugar
ain't-
Bomb. I just can't. It's
It's
taking me a second. What? These are your friends right here. These are your friends right here.
He got to get something somewhere. Go ahead, brother. Go. If you gotta go, go.
Wait a
You
minute.
gotta go.
Let me put up. Let me put up the manosphere dudes. This is the manosphere dudes.
I want to go.
These are you niggas. These are you niggas that hide behind avatars. This is what you look like. So
That's your uncle.
let me be fair. Let me be fair.
Oh shit.
Now let me find Sugar Bomb. Sugar Bomb.
Oh
Sugar
shit.
Bomb is where is Skylar at? Skylar, Sugar Bomb. This is you. You just got them black women on there. This is really Sugar Bomb, y'all. She's a regular, normal girl, little fluffy snow. But she put these black women on here. She got that off Google. This is really Sugar Bomb. See? Sugar Bomb. This is your auntie.
Hey. And she is so excited
Lace front
to be around.
Lace front and all.
She is so excited to be around all the brothers.
She loves us over here. We love Sugar Bomb. So let's keep it going.
That's chicken shit.
Back then he said, I would not, just like me, if I say, hey, perfect, I wouldn't do that to you, man. Now, if you get a fine ass broad, Brittany Renner, and then I'll be like, oh man, she fine as a motherfucker. Oh man, perfect. I said I wouldn't talk to your broad, but you got this light skinned broad. No, man. Either I'm your friend or not, man. You gotta fuck with me. You can't say, well, ooh, I would be real with you, man, but she got big titties. No, that's
right,
sucker.
right. That's sucker shit.
No. You can't get this kind of broad, and I'm gonna be real. If you got this, I gotta try to, tell her some dirt on you. No, I'm
Our
your
friendship,
friend or I'm
our
not your
friendship
friend.
out the window. Yep. And it's bullshit to say this is a conversation when you know it's somebody that I knew for 9 years and possibly got a kid.
9 years, that's a long time, bro.
And don't say it's no, nigga. This personal, nigga. Everything is not a conversation. Don't say, oh, it's just a conversation. That's a sucker shit too. Don't bring up a topic like, don't bring up my mama, nigga, and then say it's a conversation, nigga. Somebody about to get hurt.
Well, even Sugar Bum say Joe is wild. Okay, see Sugar Bum, you make sense sometime. That's why I keep you with a wrench over here because they be trying to time you out. So I got to make sure Sugar Bum got a wrench because Sugar Bum, yeah, Joe is wild. He out of pocket for this. Thank you. Well, you know what I'm saying. Go ahead, perfect.
Nah, this ain't a conversation. It's much more in the conversation than he knew it. Talking about I'll bring out the bazooka. If you knew, if that's why you call it a bazooka, because this is not a conversation topic. He called it a bazooka because it's a personal thing. And when you bring up personal shit with people that you are acquainted with, it can lead into something else. So don't just say it's a conversation when you just preface the so-called conversation by saying, I'm bringing a bazooka. No, that's a gun to a knife fight. That means you want a problem. And then
that means you been feeling like that is how I feel, nigga. This been how you feel, nigga. So them nights we was riding in the car, the times I brought you over to the house for fish and hors d'oeuvres, the time you came over for the Super Bowl, the time we went to Vegas, the time we went, traveling to Hawaii with our girls. You actually liked it, my girl, the whole time, nigga.
Or you wouldn't have had the bitch in the house.
Thank you, nigga. So damn, you and this bitch on some funny shit. See. Cause see, your real woman gonna tell you, hey, I don't like the way your boy be kind of innuendoing. I don't, he ain't did nothing, but I just don't like the way he look at me. He undressing me with his eyes. No, seriously, your woman can tell you something like that. Be like, he makes me uncomfortable. Ain't nothing wrong with that, perfect. Cause there's some niggas that look like that, like, hey. You know what I'm trying to say, perfect. Come on.
Yeah, and hopefully you got a real one that tell you. She obviously didn't say
Tell
nothing.
me, baby. Tell me.
For 9 years, she was good with the looks. And when it was over,
obviously the bitch liked him because she went to his house. She should have never. So the broad was wrong from one. She went to his house. So I blame my chick if that was my chick. But Joe, you my partner and you didn't let her in. So both of y'all was out of Pacquiao, man. He's Pacquiao.
Yep.
Okay. Now we got Coffee and Sugar Bum going back and forth in the chat. We got Uncle Diggity. We like that over here. Go ahead. Talk y'all stuff in the chat. Just everybody be cordial and we can do this. Don't trip. Don't be talking about nobody kids. Y'all talk about each other and do y'all thing in the chat. That's fine with me because everybody has different outlooks. Now, Sugar Bum got her outlook. She's saying coffee, it is what it is, and Uncle Diggity saying what he's saying. So we don't mind that over here in the manosphere, man. We let everybody have a chance on the mic. Now, if you want to pull your big head self up. But what do you think about my theory on skin tone? My brother, what do you think about my theory on skin tone? I'm saying you're not going to get along if you are the same skin tone.
That's fucked
what?
up.
You ain't never heard me say this here. You ain't. Yeah, man, I know because you be doing your own show. You don't have time every time. I'm gonna let y'all do that in the chat now. Not perfect. Let me get it. The sister is brown hue, right? The brother is brown hue,
right?
I always say you got to get a woman opposite skin tone. If you're a darker hue brother, you need a lighter hue woman, or you need a other. If you get a other, it don't matter because you're a black man. Me and you a darker black man. I'm a lighter black man, but we both are black men. So if we get a white Mexican, Indian, whatever. It's still a black man. You get me?
Right.
Okay, but within our race, this is a whole nother show. We have inbred racism.
Colorism.
Colorism. I did a long show on that, about 8 hours. It was a great show. So the brother is brown, this sister is brown, and he asking for her hand in marriage. Let's see what happened.
Say yes.
Say yes. He got news cameras. Look at this brother. This brother got news cameras. He got a mic man with a mic in the back. This nigga got cheaters out here.
He can't believe it.
No, the broad just can't do it because she knows she wrong. She knows she's still fucking Tyrone Thundersloan. Shout out to GMB. Grown Man Business. Y'all go support his channel. She know right now I'm fucking Tyrone. Oh, yellow nigga like me. Perfect. She knows she fucking a yellow nigga right now. Oh, chocolate bitch. And she's spitting feminine. She's spitting feminine. They don't like you if you the same skin tone, Perfect. But this brother right here, hey, Perfect. We got this brother right here. You got a light-skinned woman. Look at dark-skinned brother. He want to get married. Dark-skinned brother, light-skinned woman. Let's see what happens.
Okay, where you going? Here you go. Who's on? Get in there.
He's still there with his ring. He done fuck with the dick. Look at the player. Chocolate God. We done fuck with the red bone dick. Misha can't breathe. Look at Misha. Misha cannot breathe. Look at that. Look at that. Chocolate player, light skinned batch. See, he done took that batch breath away. That's what's wrong with you niggas. You picking the wrong broads, man. Get you, look, dark hue brother, light skinned bitch. Look at her. She jumping on this man. You
somebody who wants you. Find somebody who wants you.
Thank you. That's all I'm saying, man. It's they make the game too hard. It's like the guys are shooting for they just shoot themselves in the foot. They're shooting for the wrong women. Get a woman that dig you, bruh. Why you won't even care about Meg Thee Stallion, what she doing, Carly Russell, and all these women? I know it's content, but for your personal life, why don't you make it easy? If you a darker hue brother, holler at more light-skinned women. It's like 80-20. I'm a lighter hue man. When I holler at the light women, they be a little funny. I knock them every now and then. I done had some red bones, but the chocolate women, perfect. They give me their mother name, their maiden name, their social security number, and all I said was hello. The bitch be just choosing, man.
That's it. Yeah, hey, that makes good sense. If you unpack it because of attractability, you're gonna want something that's not what you are. So when you see at night, yeah, that make a lot of sense. That's a good
short
game.
Player. I walk right up to a tall bitch, be like, "What's up?" I done had like 3 5'11", 6-foot broads in my life, 3 or 4 of them, and I'm a shorter player. Feel me? I'm 5'5", but I be like, "What's happening?" They be just like, "Nigga, you cocky." You feel me? So that's all I'm saying. Brothers just gotta holler and get out. They get in their own way.
I agree with that. They get in their own way. And a lot of people benefit from that. There's people profiting from you being stagnant, like we talked about earlier, the rest of the development, getting in your own way. And they want you to stay right there. I feel like they want you to stay unhappy because they unhappy. It's a lot of evil shit going on.
That'd be your best friend sometime on the male and female side. Some of the males in this space don't want you to win because we need you over here in this echo chamber every day. You contribute cash apps. You be over here. So I need you to stay over here, Perfect. I don't want you to blossom and get a woman and live life. I need you to stay over here where we cry about women.
What do they realize what we saying? Like what we saying is the quality of your actual life, not your YouTube and virtual life. But what we talking about is the quality of your life and your children's life by telling you about the quality of our actual life and our children and our women's life. Like, does that's what we actually, That's what should be important. The quality of life that you actually live offline.
Perfect. This is their life. They're Bowser. They're Mungrai. They're Mortal Kombat 79. They don't want to be a man. They're Avatar. I know you can't see it because you're on the stream, but I got these Mortal Kombat looking niggas up here right now. They all want to be some kind of Dragon Lair, Slayer, Iron Man, Batman, some kind of Tekken, Ryuken. These niggas is in a virtual world. They don't want to show their fucking face. It's their problem. That's a problem, man. These niggas live through Xbox. This is some bull crap. Come on, Perfect. You show your face. I show my face. Why do you want to see a man? Now you're de-policing. Because you don't want to show yourself, brother. You got to love yourself. If you don't love yourself, a woman going to say, you don't even love yourself. I'm going to just use you then, sucker.
And it's unique to us. It's unique to our space. Why do we hide? No one else on YouTube hides. It's TV. Everybody is happy to be on YouTube, show their face and create content. All the young people on TikTok. Imagine the young people making their TikToks not showing their face. Even the 8-year-old, 9-year-old, 11-year-old who want you to help them make their first TikTok. We the only ones. It's a unique genre in our sector of motherfuckers who want to hide their face and talk behind these avatars and be so professorial.
That's why Fight Club is women. I mean, Fight Club is winning.
Right.
That's why some of these other little spaces that's kind of adjacent to the manosphere, kind of like, you know, we're not manosphere, but we talk about manosphere stuff. They show their fucking face.
Right.
See, all the dudes who say you want to see my face, they look like trash. That's the problem. Or something you hiding that you don't want to, because no pretty batch don't want to show a face. All pretty batches, ugly batches want to show their face. So
right.
I need to start having me a panel where it's like, hey man, cam up. This is what we doing over here, and pull up. And this is, you know, yeah. And each guy is his own guy. Because man, picking the wrong woman, brother, this brother almost ruined his life right here. This brother's almost in the penitentiary and lost the NFL career over a batch. This is Travis Rudolph. I know you can't see it, but this is Travis Rudolph.
No, I see it. And he was sleeping with a married woman. That's a married woman. People
and she didn't have to, he didn't ask. What kind of broad y'all be messing with, man? You didn't ask the broad if she married. You wasn't in the broad business. Man, would be. And then she talking all proper and white at the trial. And then when you hear her voice on the phone, she talking ghetto than a motherfucker, calling niggas bruh. If a woman call me bruh, I can't mess with her, man. That's these new niggas, man. Bruh. What the fuck is that? Bruh.
Not only his life, but her brother's life.
Yeah.
The mother, you know what I'm saying? She jeopardized 5 or 6 people. And she had a husband. That's a very unique case right there.
That's wild, man.
That's wild. 2 brothers and her 4 brothers. That's 6 black men who could have lost their lives, and you married to a whole nother black man. Think about that. That's the numbers.
And then she tried to talk white, her corporate voice. He didn't ask. Wow. See, me, I would have known she got to see. If I would have had Travis Rudolph, bro, I say, you know what? This is the kind of broad this is. You got to put that pipe down on her, and you got to put like a chokehold on her when you know what I'm saying. See, I ain't gonna get this late night, but you got to almost have like some rough sex. You got to let her know who the fuck is boss. Look at here. Establish what?
Establish dominance.
Establish dominance on that broad, man. I'm sorry, man. I don't be trying to say some of this stuff, but hey, man, some women, they think you're a soft dude if you don't establish dominance. Seriously, you didn't really like blow out, rod her out. They think you soft. I'm sorry to tell you this, brothers. Why she wants to be treated that way. I want to treat her nice and respectful. Hey, bruh. Some women, they don't want that respectful shit. They want to be rawed out. Just like Sugar Bomb and all her cohorts.
Sexy red. Sexy
yeah, the
red.
shiny. Yeah, that pussy pink. The booty hole brown. You know,
right. That's what I was gonna say. That's some of them, you know.
Hey, they be like, "Oh, this nigga too soft." Seriously, some women be like, "You too soft," by the way you treat them in the bedroom. I know this. See, that's upper level game. That's why I'm gonna start my university of adversity. You, and I want you to be one of my professors, my brother. Perfect timing, because we're gonna have courses. The University of Adversity. See, these niggas. Why do you want a man to go through something? That's adversity, brother. Go ahead, perfect.
You gotta go through so you can grow too. If you never went through nothing, then how are you gonna be something? It's a quote that I used to say where it said, "I feel sorry for you because you haven't lost any battles, and because you haven't been through anything, you don't know how to be a man yet." Like, you got to go through to grow too. And this is the thing where we talk about being soft, because this is not an easy. This is a rite of passage. You have to go through something difficult to build character in life. And the easy way out is the people who quit or take the sucker way out. You know what I'm saying? But the men is the one who take the challenge, and you may lose, but you still learn from that. Whether you win or not, you learn from the challenge. People think in this world of Disney and cartoons that it's all about the victory. No, it's about the challenge. Any man could tell you that. It's about overcoming the fear involved with the task. It's not about the outcome. It's like, damn, I'm glad I did that. That's the top of the mountain. It's not first, second, or third. When Islam was explaining the top of the mountain is not, it don't got nothing to do with first, second, or third. Top of the mountain is completion. It's understanding this was a difficult task and I completed it. Whoever came in first, second, third is not my concern.
We all men and we here. It's like football. We don't win the Super Bowl every year, but we all can taste the wine, is what I'm saying. Like, hey man, I'm on I say prince level. That's when you're the son of a king. Then you on king level, where you got a young man or some children, you got your house in order. Then you on God level, because you're supposed to be a God on earth. Now you got money. You can take, if one of your children fell off, you can tell that grandbaby, come to my house. That's what other races do. We ain't letting none of our family be left behind. That's when you on a God level. You know, remember old school granddad? He used to wear overalls, but he kept a bankroll and he had a truck, but he always had money and he never fell off. Now we got Sugar Mom. Sugar Mom, you be saying some good stuff. Sugar Mom, can you see this right here? Perfect. She said, "Ism. Women got more game than men these days. Get with the times." Hey, you might be on to something. Yeah. I ain't saying you wrong, Sugar Mom. A lot of these girls, I didn't know it was so many guys didn't have game. And then they say game don't even exist. That's when the game be orbiting around you. The woman be circling you like Saturn or something. What's up with your Ted Matrix? What you think, Perfect? What you think about what Sugar Bomb just said here?
I mean, it has a lot to do with who's leading the household, right? And it's women-led households, right? So if that's the case, that's because there's no example for these boys, right? And it's the same thing with the women. That's what I was bringing up earlier. And this is the two-sided coin, the duality of life, that individuals who bring that up, these young girls aren't being trained to be women. They're being trained to be something else. What's popular is the thought and the WAP and that mentality. So if you be honest, Sugar Bum, about your perception and your realization about society, then look at the other side of the coin. They not being prepared, the women not being prepared either. And that's what you have happening out there. Instead of pointing the finger, we got to deal with the lack of preparation. And it's coming down to the single parent home.
Is it really winning not having a husband these days, not having a father for your children? I'm the mother and the father. Is that really winning though? Really?
That's a hell of a point. To the men too. Is that what you really want? When you were saying earlier about the grandfather, like, how could that not be the goal? When you were describing that, when did we lose that aspect of understanding that necessity of having that pawpaw? And when did we lose that being the goal of being that leader and that strong pillar of the community that pawpaw was? Like, how did we lose that of not wanting to be that person and realizing the importance of that person?
Pawpaw didn't lead nobody. He didn't care if he was on dope. He didn't care about that baby or somebody. Paul gonna take care of everybody. Bring that baby. And he had a nice house, and he had a garden. He had some vehicles. He kept some bankroll. He knew how to fix things. Something break, he can fix it himself. Wait a minute. This is what I mean by soft men. You can't even fix a damn lawnmower. Come on, brothers. What we at out here? Go ahead, Perfect.
And wanting to be like that guy. Wanting to be like that. What happened to wanting to be like that guy? Right? That's what I wonder about. And that's why I have a problem with the lack of example in our space of people saying don't get married. Because if you teach men not to get married and marriage is bad, then we never have that individual. You're saying we don't need that individual. We don't need the patriarchy then. You complain about the matriarchy, but then you say marriage, poo-poo marriage, don't get married. But then we don't have a patriarchy without marriage and men being able to master the things that ism has brought up tonight. We don't get to have a
community. They say the community, right? Community. I'm glad my grandbaby, she ain't but 4 years old now. She called me Paw, man. That made me feel good. Player, Perfect. Where I'm from, I never thought I would make it to the point where I have a grandbaby. She called me Paw, player.
Yeah, me too.
I'm Paw, man. And my daughter, the one got the baby. My son's 30, 26, still ain't got no kids. Perfect. I was 17, Jack.
Me too.
So I'm just so glad that they lived, but I was a different kind of animal, man. I had my first car at 15 years old, and I used to park it around the corner till my mama say, I know you got a car, boy. And I look at my sons when they was 15, I'll be like, son, we was night and day. But it probably was because I was so militant at 3. I had to learn the Al-Fatiha at 3. I had to learn in English and Arabic. I had to do this. I had to clean. I had to do that. My mama used to be on. My dad used to be on. We used to be riding in the back seat of the Mercury Monarch, riding to L.A. with some of them things in the trunk, man. Just met up with the Mexicans, if you understand me. Yeah, game don't need to be expressed if you understand it. And we used to go out there with my cousin Jerry house. And now I call cousin Jerry. He say, man, when you was a kid, boy, you was like a grown kid. You understood what was going on, but you was just cool enough to kick back. These was real mafiosos, man. And they had allegiance to each other. They didn't rat. They didn't mess with each other's women. Where's the honor in men nowadays? What's going on? Perfect.
You really need the example. And it's like, it's not even like a complicated thing. Without people learning how to do something, they lose the ability to do it. So how many generations has it been without a father? And we're creeping up on the point where we won't be able to get back, because it's been so many generations without a father in a home that the men are so far removed from men of an example. This is what's happening on YouTube, and me and Ism is frustrated because all the examples left are the wrong example. And then you have men underneath the men who cannot provide the example because they don't know. And that's what's causing the separation out here on YouTube and then on the streets, where they don't want to look, they call us old niggas and this and that, because there's not enough people who know how to provide them the proper tutelage. So they don't believe in the old man or the older people. They look at you with disrespect because they're not seeing enough examples of people doing it correctly. And so it's being lost. And then they creep.
That's why I show them when I'm in the car. I show them, yeah, look at an old nigga. Yeah, I'm still out here. Yeah, I still can knock a brawl. Yeah, I get my hair done or something. I shave. I try to make a video to keep putting it in their face. Perfect. Keep camming up. Because you got more haters. I need some new haters because my old haters seem to like me now. Okay.
Yeah, right.
So keep doing it, man. And this is a brother that I respect in this space. And I did something on him just a minute ago. I don't know if you mess with him, but OG Rom Wheels, man.
Yeah.
I had him, he was going over some things and I was kind of, reacting to it just recently. Y'all go check out my last stream, brother Rom Wheels, man. It's a brother I respect, man. And he got a couple of sons. He done been through some ups and downs with women, And as you get older, you think different. Perfect. As I thought in my 30s, I think different in my 40s. As I thought in my 20s, I think different now that I'm 50. Brother, I'm 50. I never thought that I would even make it here, man. 25 was something. My father was in the pen. I grew up with my mother. My mother passed when I was 20. I had to get out here on my own early, y'all. Now I want you brothers to win, man. This ain't nothing I'm playing with. This my life. So if they want to dox me, pull me up, man, I'm out here. This Uncle Ism. And I ain't lying to y'all, man. I'm the real as real can get. And I want to see y'all win. So some brothers, be real. Hey, man, I need a wife, man. I ain't really no good cook. Hey, man, I want to have some kids. I ain't really out here chasing bras. Uncle Ism, I ain't no Mac. Like you, y'all, that's y'all thing. You imperfect. I want to get me a old girl and I want to sit down somewhere. So be real with yourself. It say in the pyramids in Egypt, know thyself. Thank you, brother. Know what you like. Because being a player is a lonely job, brother. Being a micto is a lonely job.
They don't tell you that. They don't tell you that.
Talk to him,
that. They don't tell you that. I, as you were speaking, I just want to know if people understand that some people really don't care about your actual happiness, right? Outside of this space. Like, who cares if people like you on YouTube and this and that? But really, like, some of the concepts that we've been talking about, it may be like, oh man, that's not like popular to get you views and likes on YouTube. Nah, this shit is about your quality of life and you actually being happy in life, and the things that wise elders have learned that will provide you with a vibrant, beautiful, colorful, happy life, and the people around you too, right? This is a very complex thing. As a man, if you hear half of the shit that you hear, like, there's way more to it than that, because it's so difficult to find a pathway to a beautiful life for yourself. But if you take on more, see, this is what you miss by these brothers who are actually soft, because if you do take on a wife and children, then what they want to scare you against is that it becomes your responsibility to provide the colors and beautiful life for them also. The fear they want to instill in you that someday the picture could break, right? But so is life, man. So is life. Well, every day that you have is a gift. And maybe you paint a new picture with somebody new. But to be afraid to live, like to have wings and be afraid to fly, this is what these guys is telling you to do. It's perverted, man. Yeah, man, you may fall as you learn to fly. But man, for every day that you in the air flying, would you give up one day? I wouldn't give up one day. Even if you get heartbroken, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying you're not gonna get heartbroken or just not being able to see kids or whatever. Everybody go through all that shit. Trump then went through it. Everybody then went through it. People think money don't keep you from it. Everybody look at Dr. Dre. Everybody gonna go through it. That don't keep you in a place where, as a man, I'm gonna stay fearful and I'm not gonna try to live. Nah, man, that's being soft. That's not being a man, man. Step up to the plate, step up to the challenge, and live the best life that you could live. I don't think that's being a monk. I don't think that's being in the closet. Somebody
sure.
might disagree with me.
Fuck that monk shit, man. Live your life. Now, old dude that done been through the ringer, now he might want to be a monk. And the tricking thing, going overseas, that's old G game. And I'm an older player. That's old school game. He got a wife. She may be went through menopause. So he don't want to end his marriage. He got a house. He got mortgages. He got all kind of annuities, bills, insurance, life insurance. This is his wife. He just want to get some head. His wife don't do head no more. Okay. That's the tricking you're supposed to do. But why you 20-year-old brothers out here tricking like this? That's an old man. I remember old men used to trick publicly. They say, hey, man, I'm going to get that young broad. I'm going to give her $50. I'm going to give her $200. And but a young man, trick sex is not real sex. I like a woman that's into it for real with me. I don't like it fake. You want a woman that's into you and you cultivate a relationship. Now, if you just want to get your rocks off, then y'all going to do that, because that's why me and you on two different levels. You don't know what you're talking about. The overseas women are better. Hey, man, I ain't just into just fucking broads. when I put it down on the broad, it's for a reason. We having some kind of exchange of something, and it's real, not just prophylactic condom overseas. Get my rocks off on some BBL broad. That ain't just my thing. But you young dudes, y'all young, you only get your rocks off. Go ahead, have your sex, get it off, get that up off of you. But when you ready for a woman, you gonna care more about how the woman treats you than how the woman look. You definitely gonna worry about how that woman go get the groceries and cook the food that you like, how the woman answers your phone calls, how her voice sounds. Remember we had that woman earlier? She had that deep ass voice. See, when you want a woman every day, you ain't gonna want to deal with that. But if you just come in to have sex and you paid $200 and she was like, yeah, you ready? You might just go on and get your rocks off. But at the end of that, you feeling like a fucking sucker. You be like, man, I fucked this rough voice sounding broad. Why don't I just get me a woman, have me some children, live my life? Just do that. The Migos figured it out. The Migos get a wife, they go to church, and then they deal with hookers on the side. They figured it out. Perfect. The black men have a problem with this.
So look, this is the thing I was thinking about when you were speaking. A woman, right? To tonight's point, in my perspective about a man being soft, a man is not soft. A lot of the males are soft, but a man is not soft. And a woman is a difficult thing. Like I honestly, I'll be honest. In my life, I used to think I knew everything, right? And I thought I had met them all. And I had an opinion about women without ever actually meeting a woman. This might be a difficult thing. This might be a
Oh,
deeper
you sound like manosphere with that. So you had opinion about women without meeting women.
Come on, man. And
That's
what I'm
crazy.
getting at, no, look at it. This is what I'm getting at. And I'm not trying to put no one down. Like, but if your mother was not a woman in a certain way, then you think you know what a woman is, right? And you think and the people that you've dealt with all your life, you think you know what women are. So I know a lot of men in the manosphere feel like they're talking from a point of intelligence, right? Because they've met a lot of females. But what I went through in life is that when you actually do meet a woman, there's a difference. Just like when you actually meet a man, like going into boot camp, going into prison, going into a football training, and then you actually meet a man, a coach, a leader, and you be like, fuck, that's a man right there. I don't think I've ever had an example of what a man is in my life before until I got arrested and went to jail or until I joined this football team. And the same thing, like I thought I had been around a woman before until I got into this office, and now I'm at this desk and I'm intimidated by this woman behind this desk, and I'm like, oh shit, this is what a woman is. I've been talking a whole lot of cash shit, and she knows it, and she knows that I know it.
Perfect. Did it make you kind of nervous when you met a real woman compared to just little thought boxes that you met? Did you was like,
Yes,
whoa,
sir.
see,
Yes, sir.
see, that's their
Yes, sir.
problem.
Yes, sir.
But
That's
see,
why
you
I
can admit it. A
about
lot of
this.
guys won't admit that. They act like they perfect. Oh,
No,
no,
no, no.
there ain't no woman. No woman intimidated me. You could be like, man, I was a little bit intimidated. I had to get, because this woman carried herself in such a way that I was like, whoa, I was blown away.
This is what it is. And you might have to be you might have to get a passport. Like you might have to get out of your shell. You might have to get out of your little area. You know what I'm saying? If you grew up in the inner city in one of these areas that you didn't choose to be in, you may have to go to college. It may be people around you suggesting, hey, go do this, go do that. And you may not understand why, right? Because they understand that you need to see other things. Because you think you know, but you grew up in this tiny microcosm and you need to see other things. Go to college. You know what I'm saying? Go to the military. No, try that team out. Try that program out. Just to be around other people and see other things, how other communities live, how they interact with each other. And then you'll come back with a different perspective and be like, damn, I get it now. I get it.
One of my sons went to college. The other one went to Job Corps. And he was trying to say, Dad, the Job Corps wasn't really doing nothing. I said, yeah, it was, son. He said, no, it wasn't. I went to this other pre-apprentice school because he went to pre-apprentice. And then you got the apprentice. and then it gets you in the union, and then you become whatever you need to become, right? But I said, son, when you went to Job Corps, you was on Treasure Island, but it was your first time away from home.
Mm-hmm.
You was gone for 5 days a week. And then you came home on the weekend. So you kind of was at like Cal Berkeley. You kind of was at like college, but came home. So he was like, no, I was there for 7 months. And I learned more at this other school in 2 months. I say, but it was the experience, son.
Mm-hmm.
You was away from home. You got into a fight. You met a girl. The girl didn't like you. Then she did like you. Then she liked it your friend. Then all of a sudden the girl talking about she lesbian. And you calling your dad, and I'm picking you up on the weekends. Then you went and got your own job. Now you working security at the Warrior games. And so it was a good experience for you. Sometimes experience can make you lose money. But then later on, you had that experience and you make money later on down the line when you are old nigga, as they call us.
With the wisdom.
You young niggas ain't ready for this. Perfect time. And I've been here all night, man. I got to go talk to me a young batch, man. I got to go ahead and put you up here. You know how I do, man. I'm going to give everybody their time to shine. Perfect timing. Talk to them and where they can find you at. Give them all your game you got. Here it is. Let's go.
Yeah, man. My name, Perfect Timing Podcast, man. Make sure you type it in, man. It's going to come up with a couple different channels, man. But subscribe to both of them, man. If you see Perfect Timing Podcast Live, I go live every day at 1 p.m. It's a beautiful podcast arrangement. It's not your typical Black manosphere type of show. You know what I'm saying? I'm a professional content creator, as you can see from my background and my microphone and my voice. I put a lot into my content, my thought behind my content. You know what I'm saying? Family, God-orientated, progressive, moving forward. And it's not specific to only Black men, but is specific to men in general. You know what I'm saying? About you being progressive and moving forward and happy in all aspects of your life, financially, spiritually, physically. So that's what we own, man. And we have a lot of fun in a podcast, comedic entertainment fashion. Right? You know what I'm saying? A spoonful of sugar makes the medicine go down. So when I say podcast, I mean to say it's a very entertaining, comedic, you know what I'm saying, comic relief type of show where we talk about current events and we also mix in some of that good game to be able to move you forward in your life. But we have a lot of fun. It's an entertainment style podcast. So check me out, man, at Perfect Timing Podcast on YouTube. I'm also on Spotify and a few other Instagram and TikTok and the social media. Everything is Perfect Timing Podcast, and they call me Perfect, man. Thank you, Ism, for giving me the opportunity to shout myself out, man. But y'all tap in, man, for sure.
Yeah. Come on, Perfect. You know how we do it, man. You my loved one, man, since day one. You did? So we appreciate you, man. Y'all go over there and check out Perfect Goddamn Timing, man. He just gave you a whole soliloquy of shit for you to get with him, man. You understand? It's one of the brothers that I respect in this space, man. You understand me? I respect a lot of more of you brothers that you don't even know. You know what I mean? We got Uncle Diggity up in here. We got Jims, man. Sugar Bum, I see you, baby. Ted Matrix. Yeah, Nino, man. What's going on with you, man? Everybody up in here. Shadrach. Got all my players up in here, man. Yeah, Coffee Nino, man. Yeah. KF504. You underdig? Yeah, AO. Huh? Yeah, that's that Virgil B, man. Y'all go check him out. And I had the lovely Taylor the natural baby. Stay natural, baby. The man that's for you, he gonna rock with you because you're natural, baby. Yeah, and he loves that about you. So be yourself. Brothers, be yourself. Learn thyself, man. A man must know his limitations.
Cold in the game. Chili cold blood in the game.
A man must know his limitations. A man must know his strengths and his weaknesses. We all have them, man. We all gonna go through some things in life. Just keep living. No man gets out of manhood unscathed. No man. So you come to other men that's been through some things and they can help you. A wise man learns from others. So we appreciate y'all pulling up over here, man. You know, I had a young player the other night. He said, "Ism, man, you gotta go live every day. I like your podcast." I say, "Man, I appreciate that, man. I'm working on it, man. I'm working on it. I have my own life I have to take care of. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I appreciate all the love. Don Gordito, appreciate the cash app tonight, brother. Only brother sent Uncle Wisdom a little cash app. We about to get that super chat back in a minute, man. I had to work my tail off. They were gonna take my super chat. Can you believe that? Did that wrong? But I'm gonna work for it. I ain't gonna cry about it. I'm gonna put my nose down and get to work. My alternator went out. I had to figure out how to fix it. I paid the $900 and shut up. So a man got to learn how to work with his hands sometime. You know what I mean? Hey, what's her name? Beyonce says she make lemonade out of lemons. Hey, sometime, man, you got to make the best out of a worst situation. You could be locked up right now. You could be going through some things. But I want you to know somebody love you, man. Uncle Ism love you, man. Sir Ism love you, man. And we over here, man, in the manosphere, and we ain't gonna never stop. And you know we ain't gonna never quit till they turn the lights out on this small planet. Brother X, let them know where they at.
The manosphere.
You dig?
Peace.
Peace, family. To the next one. Y'all stay smooth. 100.
About anything else, you dig? Because I don't want to give these people too much ism, you dig?